I'm invincible, but I still fight doubt. And the only person that's gonna stop me is me. But once I overcame that fight, can't nothing stop me. I can't die. I'm immortal. Rejected, neglected, I feel disrespected. They told me go left, I didn't learn the right lessons. Been hard on my grizzle, my hustle got deadly. Y'all rap about shit I done murdered already. Ain't changing my image, focused on my vision. Hard-headed, don't listen, fake love, I ain't with it. This path I'm committed, slip up but ain't tripping. My mind always spinning, ain't talking about vision. Just run me, my digits go broke, I ain't limping. It ain't come to me, so I had to go get it. I came from a city with niggas, it's vicious. The love be fictitious, see hate from a distance. It made me a fighter, got pushed to my limits. I took a few L's and then got so discouraged. With God as my witness, from whence I was forged. No golden gate bridge, but I came back a warrior. I came back immortal, invincible even. My faith is much higher than what you believe in. They wanted me gone on my soul, I ain't leaving. Spoke life into every verse you receiving. My music lives on when my bones turn to dust. There's power in words, so bitch you should hush. My mind overflowing in lyrical floods. Fuck building an art, you gon' need you a sub. I rose through the pavement, I stand on my morals. Been stabbed in the heart, now my scars are enormous. I took all your stones and created a fortress. Been fighting off demons that constantly torment my mind, and my thoughts are a little abnormal. Been crossing out squares that won't fit in my circle. Can't kill what I said, and this verse is eternal. With God on my side, I can't die, I'm immortal. Creation, destruction, the cosmos erupting. My mind kicked off track of the train I'm conducting. Came out of the dungeon, stepped into corruption. Don't know who to trust, how the fuck
I'm gonna function. Shout out to my boy Shadow 2 Real. Y'all go ahead, check him out on all streaming platforms, but definitely go ahead and really rocks with my man on the Apple music platform, because iPhone head ass lovers like to go and Apple Music it ain't shit. It's the same thing as what Spotify is. Hold on real quick. My G.
What up, man?
What's good?
Started your show already?
Yeah, I'm running now. What's up?
Oh, shoot, man, no, bro. All right, just started now.
Yeah, just started.
All right, send me the link.
Okay.
All right, that's
So that's crazy. Bro finna be in here. Hey, it's crazy. Bro finna be in here. Yo, it's crazy. Y'all don't understand. I have a lot of fun by myself, but it really gets stupid good when bro get up in here. Yeah, man. So man, shout out to myself, starting on time. It's been a while. I prided myself for a year. I started this show on time, not missing any days, being consistent, and it got to a point where I had to do more and put out more, and so that's where you start to see like the midday streams, the late night streams, and then you're like, well, what else does he do? He can't be just do streaming. Nah, hell no, that's not all I do. Don't buy into that at all. If it ever gets that point, life is going pretty damn good on another level. But no, I stream a lot to build content, to gain following for this magnificent network, man. I'm glad I said it, and I gotta send my boy John the link. John, if you're watching, go ahead and message me. But like, comment, subscribe, yo. TMax_network. If you're looking to be a sponsor, content creator, new panelist, just want to make a suggestion, you got some opinions, whatever it is, get it off your chest. Go ahead and email us at tmaxnetworkllc@gmail.com. Somebody will respond to you. May not be the response you want, but damn it, it's going to be a response. Now, we came back again. We started one early this morning, 3:45 a.m. Central Standard Time to be exact. And at this point, man, I hope that you really did something. Like, right? I told y'all last time, I don't care what you do. If you just do 10 push-ups, brush your teeth, make your bed, do something that affects your life in each day. Quit worrying about what the masses is worrying about, because they really don't care about you anyway. They really don't. That's why you worried about them. Have a good life for yourself. Enjoy yourself. There should be no question. Let me make sure this link is right. There should be no question about anything that what you got going on. I bet. There should be no question about what you got going on. I'm sorry, y'all. To them, because the people don't matter. Now, however, uh, my girl Brandy. Now, however, I will say this: get to a point where the small things in your life are meaningful. Get to a point where the small things in your life are meaningful, meaning those small things that matter to you and nobody else. You celebrate them. And that's going to be a really big thing when you start to celebrate the small things that matter to you and nobody else. All right. So, in between time, again, y'all go ahead, get locked in, subscribe to the network, T Max underscore network on YouTube, T Max underscore network on all platforms. And man, we're going to have us a good discussion as we got going. I see my bro Mirror in the background. Mirror, what's good? What's good?
What up? What up?
How you feeling, bro?
All is well. All is well. Good day to
So,
be alive. What's up?
shit.
Hey, I see the bar behind you. That's a start.
I mean, it's just a collection, bro. That's it. If people ever really pay attention to these videos, them bottles have been there. They don't fucking pay attention.
Mm,
So, I mean, it's all hype to them, you know. Oh man, they got a bar, and I'm like, yeah, I got a bar.
mm-hmm.
You know, you can too if you
Yep.
got an open counter and you just put a couple of bottles over
Yeah. It's not that hard.
there.
It's really
Therefore,
not.
that's a bar. So
You don't have to be that creative.
that really doesn't take a lot at all. It's just the sad fact that this shit was already in here. That was like, okay, place to put my bottles.
Put a mirror up behind it. Maybe stick your team, your favorite team poster or something on the wall. Boom.
I don't know, man. I'm waiting until I get like a new camera, do some shit, but so I can, really be certain that I'm giving quality visual and audio. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So tell the people, man, about your TikTok, man. How they can go join in on the musicality. You know all the entertaining and shit when they want to come and
Hey,
sing and
that's
dance on TikTok. I'm not gonna promote that raggedy ass platform, but you feel free to do so.
yeah. That's only on Fridays. I don't do that every day. The other days, I'm trying to pick your brain. But yeah, on Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern time, we do like a karaoke. Just having fun. That's all. Just laughing, joking, poems, spoken word, whatever you want to do. Just kick back and relax and have a good time. We let go of all that stress, especially on the TikTok, all the mess people be keeping up on there.
Yeah, man.
Man,
I'm gonna need you to quit picking them idiots' brains. Ever since I've been told that I didn't need water to for my pet whale, uh,
how's that
and,
well doing anyway? And how's your well in your backwater? You been spitting down there, keeping it nice and
and man,
dry, wet.
at, at one
Your
time
your well in the
I went to go pee on him and he died.
You
I,
dehydrated it.
I
You
dehydrated.
drowned it.
I was
You
dehydrated.
drowned the well. No, you
I,
didn't. You drowned
I,
it. You
yeah.
overwatered it.
Nah, man. I ain't had no water in me. A whale is a big beast that requires metric
Mm-mm.
tons of gallons that I couldn't put out.
You drowned the well. That's a
Nah.
shame, man. How you drown the well on land?
Hmm. Hey, well, you don't need water. And then then you got the other idiot tell you, 7%, 17% is a common thing. I'm like, There's nothing common about 17%. And like, you know what? I see exactly what it is when it comes down to it. Um,
But
this that very
I
same
also
that very same person. This is another thing I hate about TikTok too. Like women will get on there and go attack dudes, and just very much like domestic situations where dude will be chilling, and you know this motherfucker bigger than you. You know you are gnat to his thumb. Why you gonna
but
go?
she gonna do it anyway.
You go you jackknife off the wall like you are Randy Savage or somebody, steal off on him, and then as he stand up, his shadow alone engulfs you. And now once he move his forefinger, you flicked across the
She
room,
holding assault.
right? And it's the same thing where this chick is calling this dude all kinds of ugly and stupid and coon and all this other shit, right?
Yeah.
And then
Oh, I just seen another one. Well,
he called her a
Uh,
monkey. He called her a primate. He said, "You primate ass bitch." Then she want to get mad, and then she came for me and was like, "Well, you just as disrespectful." I said, "Excuse me, I ain't had nothing to do with your quarrel." No, it's just like the fact that you didn't interject. I said, "Why would I interject into something you started?"
that ain't my business. Ain't nobody said my name to you. I ain't had nothing to do with it. You weren't trying to drag me in the middle of your
I,
mess, and
and
she
what I
started.
and what I love too is then, uh, if I was your sister, but you not, because if you was my sister, if I would have looked at you, you would have shut the fuck up.
Uh, I'd beat my sister ass. She wouldn't have been in that mess.
So stop that bullshit comparison right there. If I was
Well,
your
what if
sister,
it was your daughter? Oh, they kicked her ass too.
right, tased with a taser on the spot. James
Well, what
Brown,
if it was your mama?
taser. James Brown.
Well, what if
Everybody
it was
get
your mama?
James
Well, I
Brown.
would have threatened.
How?
I would have threatened to kick her ass.
No, I would say I would. Mama would have got the taser. Would have hit her right in the hip. Get up.
Get older. Hold on, let me switch off the Wi-Fi for a second.
We're not playing. We're
So,
not playing that game.
I knew that was gonna be too tricky. All right, there we go. You
Yeah,
back?
yeah. So we're not playing
Yeah.
that game. That's why. That's another thing. And I'm like, all right, everybody is screaming accountability and shit, and I'm like, where is it? Stop, stop, stop asking for the thing that you are not giving yourself.
That's what I've been doing.
Tear it up. That's a
Yep.
young tree too.
Men do it. No, actually, it's pretty old. It's been
Nah,
there
I'm
a
looking
long
at.
time.
I mean, it's young in comparison to what's really around there.
Yeah, yeah, I can't give you that. That's the. I guess that's the brother to it.
What's good, brother?
Yo, 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 what's going on, fellas?
How you feeling, man?
I can't call it, might spoil it. Used to be alcoholic, but now I can control it. You heard?
Hey.
What's good? What's good?
It is what it is. How y'all
So,
doing?
man, we good, bro. We were just sitting up here talking about this stupid ass platform called TikTok. That's all.
I love it, man. I love it. I love it.
So, I want to get into something with y'all fellas. Michael Rainey Jr. I think he's a dope individual, but I despise the character he fucking plays. And that's
Right.
Tyreek.
That sounds familiar, but I don't know who. Okay, so who is that?
That's Tyreek from
Yeah.
Power.
Okay,
That's
okay. Right.
Ghost Son.
I
Three,
don't watch Power.
three people I could stand. All names started with T's. Tommy,
Mm.
Tasha, and Tyreek. I wanted to take them all out.
Oh Lord.
I couldn't stand them. I was like, 50. What's good? The man Ghost trying to get out the game. He trying to go straight narrow. He's trying to do legitimate business, and he got this woman in his life. She just caught up with the glim and the glam of hood life. You can have that same glim and glam, in the straight narrow.
Right.
Then you got Tommy. He was just an action junkie. Just it didn't matter. Any day that ended with a Y was a good enough day to be stupid. So
Right.
I was like, all right, you gotta take him out. He bad for business. But yet they gave him a spinoff and he's still going. And I ain't watched now episode.
I'm not too into the tea thing like that no more.
Yeah. So I haven't watched it, but Michael Rainey Jr. has a lawsuit. And I wanted to get into that situation real quick. So
Against the TV, against the show?
no, not against the show, but against a streamer that had him on his show, his podcast, and some wild shit took place. So here we go.
Y'all, actor Michael Rainey Jr. is ready to take it all the way there with streamer Foolio James and his sister, and he is accusing them of setting up. Michael was a victim on Tylil's live stream, and he is not letting this slide because he just filed a lawsuit against Tylil and Tylil's sister, and he is going after them hard. Child, this is one hot mess. Okay, so when it comes to the topic of SA in Hollywood, men are often underrepresented, even though they do get SA'd as well. There have been multiple cases of men getting SA'd in Hollywood, but people don't always pay a lot of attention to it. By this time, it looks like more and more people are starting to pay attention, which is why streamer Foolio James and his sister are getting dragged for filth on social media after the sister played grabby paws with Tylil on a live stream. Tylil had invited Michael on his live stream, and things were going great until Tylil's sister came into the picture and grabbed Michael down there.
Has worked your job, has more than $1 million. Y'all never worked, y'all never did nothing. Y'all literally have 5 minutes of max in here. Then y'all gotta get out, okay?
5 minutes? You know how much 5 minutes is?
Okay.
Yeah.
They've never worked. You gotta think. They've never worked a job, but they go play with us. Yo, anybody need water? Anybody need water? No, we good, bro.
Paper towels for
Paper towels. Shut the fuck up.
Now, a lot of people in the room saw what happened and they laughed it off. And even though Michael laughed as well, it was clear that he was super uncomfortable with what had happened. When the sister touched him, you can see him make a face and move away because he didn't want to be touched and he felt a type of way about it. However, he didn't react, and Tylil probably thought that meant that Michael was okay with it. But he was not okay with that, and fans also felt that way as well because they dragged both Tylil and his sister, reading them for filth. They dragged his sister because she should have kept her hands to herself and not go about touching other people without consent. Tylil got dragged because he saw it happen and didn't do anything about it. It got even worse when he went live and it looked like he was defending his sister's actions instead of checking her and apologizing to Michael.
Chat, word of my mother, I'm trying to literally ignore this, but I'm getting text. The energy shifted and just got up and left. Like all that really made me like all those sides really made me feel away. Because when people come, this is your crib. It's about hospitality. That means everything. Stop telling me to ignore it because I was trying to ignore it. Y'all was spamming it. That really got me really feeling away because, bro, I be around celebrities all day. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even when I first started being my first few celebrities, don't get me wrong, I do unusual. No homo, like nothing crazy. Like, I'll be like, yo, like, I'll be trying to record, get a video, a picture, whatever. But due time, you feel what I'm saying? That don't really mean nothing to we all equal, we all the same. But she never seen somebody that caliber, so she start, you feel what I'm saying? And that's my sister, so like, I'm not gonna say nothing bad about her. I'm gonna just check and tell her, like, you don't gotta be on it. We all the same, we all human. If he's here for me, he's here for you. Family Sunday dinner shit every Sunday. You feel what I'm saying? I got people telling me you gotta be aware who you have around when these people come. Why should I? We all equal. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be we all got a mutual agreement and it's about respect. shit got me dumb mad, bro. Like, I'm real shit. Nothing ever got me more mad than this, bro.
That was messy, and Michael eventually had to address the situation, and he said, "At this point, everyone has seen the video circulating online. I am still in shock and don't fully know how to process what happened last night. This is an unfortunate situation that I do not condone in any way. I can't take it lightly because I know I would be in serious trouble if the roles were reversed. The fact is, SA is never okay, regardless of gender or status. We're all human and we should respect each other. More importantly, we should always respect ourselves." Well, it wasn't long before insiders revealed that Michael was speaking to a lawyer about filing a lawsuit against Talil and his sister. He allegedly plans to sue Talil's sister for SA and Talil for fostering a hostile environment where the SA happened and doing nothing to stop it or check his sister. As the host, Michael's safety was Talil's responsibility, and he failed in that aspect. The threat of a lawsuit clearly put the fear of God in Talil, and he eventually apologized, saying, "After the actions that occurred during my stream last night, I would like to sincerely apologize to Michael and his family for what took place. My little sister was completely wrong and out of line. What she did was very inappropriate and unacceptable. I am truly embarrassed and disgusted by her actions." He continued, "I completely respect whatever direction Michael wants to go in this situation. After watching the clip, I was completely taken back by what she done. I will take extreme precautions with future streams to avoid similar issues and have banned her from participating in future streams. I do not condone any type of SA." But his apology came a little too late because fans are 100% in support of Michael filing a lawsuit, and they said Michael Rainey Jr. should sue that man's sister. Not only did she publicly SA him, she did it in front of children. This apology to Michael Rainey that Talil put on his story, doing a complete 180, is actually crazy. He stood 10 toes down and meant what he said the first time. I don't think he actually cared until the negative feedback from social media came, and woke up wishing Michael Rainey Jr. had backhanded the F out of Talil's sister, because how dare you put your hands on a guest's private parts, especially without their consent? You effing weirdo. She's a sick little pig. But do y'all think that Michael Rainey is right to file the lawsuit, or do you think that he's doing too much? Drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen. I'm gonna say this, right? I had a 7th grade teacher touch me inappropriately, and I liked it. I ain't gonna hold you. And I'm gonna call her Miss. I'm gonna call her Miss. I ain't gonna give her last name out. She might still be working. Y'all know how teachers work. But the whole thing is, it was like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's a different time and place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, definitely, I can't blame him for one, because it was 3 little girls literally standing in front of him, and like at first, I was TKO. What's good, bro? At first, I was under the impression that one of them little girls had did it until I watched the video, and I'm looking at the chick standing right there to his right. And she is like hella aggressive on grabbing a man's piece and whispering whatever she's whispering to him.
Right. How old is she?
Right.
It don't matter.
Old enough. She old enough. She old enough.
Because like he said in his statement, if the roles were reversed.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, when we talking,
for them to even question whether he doing too much, I'm like, but if it was a woman, they wouldn't even be asking that question.
When we talking, if age ain't nothing but a number, I'm definitely talking about assault. I don't give a damn how old you are. You touch me and I ain't want to be touched. And that's another reason why I hate TikTok. Everybody talk about SA. I got a dude come to me at the interview. And I was like, hey,
assault.
He say SA. I say, bro, you are out here in the real world. Stop saying them stupid ass TikTok acronyms for your life. Not stupid y'all sign. DV. I'm thinking diversification. What are y'all talking about? What we talking about? What we doing there? We making moves?
And my favorite one is when a guy calls a GUN a pew
A
pew.
pew pew.
Nigga, what? Nigga, call it the
pew
hammer. Call
pew.
it the scatter packer. Call it something else. Don't call it no pew pew. Call it to get away. Get a nigga off me. You know what I'm talking about? Don't call it no pew. Pew. What? Man, listen.
A
I got
side
that. I got
G.
that thing on me. That hammer. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Like it's funny because it's like, and it's crazy when you say that. I'm thinking like all the hip hop lovers. You know, it had every other acronym. Hell, you can use the word GAT. I don't think they're gonna flag that.
Right. Gat. Right. I got that gat on me.
You got that GAT on it. It's proper terminology, just like gun is.
My
I don't
piece.
understand what the problem with that is.
Right. The ratchet. Remember the ratchet?
Oh my
I
god.
grab my
Hey,
piece.
boy, I'm gonna send them hot rocks your way. Keep playing.
Huh? Hot rocket.
Send them
My
hot rocks.
leg.
Listen, that's why I hate that damn. But and then you got to hear these interviews like that, and you like, and you know, first time I heard SA, I'm thinking, what the Mexicans do?
Mm.
That's like,
Well, what did they do? Why are we talking about essays? But then I
Oh,
say, okay, well maybe,
I see where you're going with that.
yeah. I said, well, I say, well, maybe. Look, hey, bro, look, hey. I said, well, maybe it's not a race thing. Maybe they talking about literature. So somebody actually wrote an essay.
That's it.
Oh, fuck out of here. I'm trying to figure out why I'm dumbing myself down to communicate with you motherfuckers. This is crazy shit, man.
You know what? You know what? And this is the demasculating of the man, right? And the demasculating of a man is even taking education away, because now even with music, it's the most simplest shit that's getting played, the most simplest shit that's getting viewed, the most simplest things that's getting honored. But when it takes some kind of logic and intelligence, you don't get it.
No.
You don't get to see it. You don't get to see the view of it.
No.
And this is the problem with the community. We like ratchet shit. You know why? Because we've been through, we seen it, we've been through it, we became accustomed to it, and now when we see it on broad on airways on a wider stream, it's like it's okay because I grew up with that. No, it's not okay. It's not old fucking K.
Not by any means.
But not by so now I gotta dumb myself, like you just said. I gotta tone myself down to go with the masses.
Right.
No, we ain't doing that. No, not hey. No,
that's
You know.
no. I'm not. No. I might go along, but
that's
guess
how
what?
we
Well,
that's
guess
how
what?
we done bought into the association with being with black youth.
Just like that the Black Lives Matter march and all that. Guess what? I did my research. I already knew who was ran by. I said, those some feminist women.
Hey, listen, it gets
I ain't
really
doing that.
bro, it gets really worse. If you look up the origins of Spelman College,
Say what?
oh bro, one of the Rothschilds' wife, yeah, initiated that situation.
Oh no, she did.
Yes, she did.
That's named
Yeah,
that's named after.
Oh no.
yeah,
So we over here. Oh
yeah.
no. Yeah, okay.
The NCAAP, like, hey,
Wow.
we didn't start that shit.
Now that's different.
Any, listen. This how you know anything that was naturally us, they tore it down or burnt it down. Anything that isn't us is still going on today, and they
But
ain't bothered it.
now that I'm hearing it, and I just talked to the fellas last night about this. We was in Kev's situation, and I was telling him, I say, bro, MLK and so many other of our forefront leaders, they ain't here because they was rallying for all black people. They got dismissed from this realm because they started saying, hey, you know what? It's poor white people, it's poor Hispanic people, it's poor Asian people. And that's when they said, oh, hold up one damn minute. No,
Yep.
you're doing too much.
Mm.
But then guess what? They turn around and interject themselves and put in these programs like, "Man, we're going to be the one with the hero badge."
Right. Right. And I'm glad you said the hero badge. When you said
But
that?
it's a setup.
Right. So when you
It's
said
a
hero
trap.
badge, what did you mean when you said that? Because I got hero badges I want to get across my chest. But go ahead.
the, he, the hero badge that I referred to
Uh-huh.
is the complex of the hero complex.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that thing of where I have to be the one to get acknowledged for doing this.
Right.
I can't let Hey Hush come up here and share this good knowledge. So let me mute his mic real quick and say, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Mm.
And because I have the access to the masses, I'm going to always be right when I'm wrong.
Okay. Okay.
His story.
Mm.
Right. And that makes a lot of, you know why? Because just like you just said, those names, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, that's what there was only one of them. Dr. Seeley, only one. Why is there only one in our community? There's only one monarch. I'm gonna say monarchy because this is the names that we know of, right? But it's all Marcus Garvey. There's only one of these type of guys in our community. What the rest of what the rest of them at? You know what I'm saying? Like we get these preachers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they all saying the same shit. They all following the same path, but the one that's outstanding, it's only one. But we in a mass community. How come we as black people, the culture, look towards a savior
Mm. Mm.
and
Mm.
not saviors, one savior? Why do we do that?
Mm.
I'm
I would say that people bought into psychological comfort.
happy slaves.
Right. There's comfort right there, right? I have like I said, I haven't spoke about it in a while, but I need to get back to it where we need to really figure out why is there a great phobia of success?
Ooh. see, y'all more educated than me. You know what? I just got my diploma, but
You got more than I got. I think
but
I got a I
you
got a
using some words there.
I think I got a foil paper somewhere around here that's got some.
Let me get my thesaurus and my mental educated. Shit, I need to.
No, bro. I mean, seriously, I honestly used to focus on that. Is like, and it was a personal thing for me because if you look at, and this is not to, again, I hate having to over explain to explain the simplicity of something. When you look at the massive amount of brilliant, intelligent people within our hue,
Mhm.
why are we only making 40, 50, 60, 100,000? And we're talking to people who clearly that are just as brilliant, just as talented as all the other people who are making much more. What
Right.
is the obvious threshold that we're not seeing, right? Because I've had plenty of discussions with people and I'm just listening to them, not interjecting, just intentfully taking in every word that they're saying. And there's no fluctuation, it's consistency. They're being purposeful with their words. And I'm like, boy, this got to be written down somewhere. And when they finished talking, I'm so taken back. Only thing I could say was, I wish everything you had said to me would have been written down in a book so I can go back
So
and
I can read it,
revisit.
right? So
Right. So I can go back and revisit
right.
every time.
You
Because
you want
it's sound information.
Right, right. I get that. Yeah, yep, I get that.
you want to know my perspective on it?
No, I don't want to know your perspective. I just
Um,
got you up here.
I'm gonna tell. I was gonna tell you. I was gonna tell you anyway. You already know. I was gonna tell you anyway. That's why you ain't with it tonight. If you wanted to hear it now, I was just waiting. I'm just trying to be polite about it, but if you just
What
want to
up,
be an
John?
asshole about it, just jump in and do it. Man, for real. Part of it, a big part of it is, um, I want you to think about this and tell me if I'm wrong. If all the men started shopping with black businesses, it still wouldn't help black businesses. It takes our women because our women are the ones who spend the money. But after having a conversation, hold on.
I thought you got slapped like old boy that was sitting up there singing one time. If I find that video.
Nah,
What do
man.
you say? What do you say? What do you
Man.
say? Yeah. Oh, damn. She slapped this shit out of you.
Nah, because I switched to the car and it'd be switching over, but I guess the mic didn't pick up. But yeah. So after having this conversation with her, well, trying to have a conversation that turned into an argument, uh, she basically was like she would rather drive past a black-owned business to save $1 to spend the money with the other people. And what I was trying to get her to see is you're not really saving $1 if they taking the money to their community out of your community. But if that person you spending the extra dollar with, which okay up front it looks like you spending more because you spending an extra dollar with them, but that dollar stays in your community, then it's benefiting you. She couldn't see it, wasn't trying to hear it. I mean, was in her feeling. Wasn't no logic getting in.
You
So
can't you can't introduce truth to people that then already then bought into a fallacy.
right, and I truly believe that that's a big part of it is that we are so emotionally manipulated. That's the reason why we struggling in relationships. We so emotionally manipulated that when we come together, we trigger each other. And it's like, but then you can get with another culture and you don't have those triggers, and it's like, oh, you hate your race. No, it ain't that I hate my race. You just got too many triggers and you don't want to admit it or deal with them, but you want me to go get fixed. So I go get fixed, and then I see you still broken, and it's like, I mean, man, I done met women who done went to therapy, and from what I heard, they really didn't talk to the therapist. They just figured out who they went to, who they need to go to get medication, and just been medicated. It's like, man,
Not the
So
people
med.
people
so
would rather just like you were saying about the savior. People just want they want somebody else to come and do all the work. They gonna fight you all the way while you doing it, and then gonna sit back and reap all the benefits from it after you've done it.
so let me ask you this.
Mm.
Are you saying that if we go outside, I gotta pull you from around the corner because you're gonna stick your head around the corner and say, "Hey, where the white women at?"
Nah, I ain't looking for no snow bunnies. They just as much trouble. They get you thrown in jail quicker.
Oh wow.
They like to lock our black behinds up.
Well,
Mm-mm-mm.
that's if they father's still around. But
Mm.
you good.
Yeah, I don't want to find out. It ain't worth it.
I say
She
this
gonna have
though.
to have a pretty big paycheck.
When it comes down um to it, there is there's a lot of again facade that just put out there because shout out to Charleston White. Uh, one thing that man does when you see him, he's wearing black apparel, right? And when he get the time to shout them out and he doing his own thing, he gonna let it be known what he was wearing and who he was wearing it with. But in the moment, he's attacking the discussion at hand. But he's always fresh, and you don't. I've never seen him in no Gucci or no Fendi or nothing like that. Uh, but when I know he wears a lot of Barry White, black apparel, black lips apparel. Shout out to Barry White. But that's the thing about it is how many more Barry Whites, how many more Fubu's is actually out there. I mean, it was hilarious to me. I hated Kanye's clothes, but I was happy that they was buying it because I wasn't gonna buy that shit. I was like, yeah, buy them toe up shits. I don't know why y'all could have done that yourself, but I'm glad you're doing it for $1,500 a shirt. I'm not doing it, you know, because that went to someone that looked or sounded like we do, somebody that can resonate what it is to be from an inner city situation and
Yeah, I
having to
wouldn't mind
deal.
myself either.
But again, that's just like Fubu and Coconut, right?
Mm-hmm.
Coconut, Fubu, and then I don't remember if y'all remember the Kwame shirts, the polka dot shirts, right?
Yeah, yeah. I thought you
So
were gonna say cross colors.
cross they do cross colors, right? So those were all black designers, black
Mm-hmm.
wardrobe, whatever, I don't know what to call them, stylists, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fashion people, right? So the whole thing is there was a connection that we had with that, but it got lost. So now where does it get lost in, right? Because now cross colors, Coconut and Fubu, really they have baggy pants, bright colors, and stuff like that. So now high fashion says, well, there's a market in there. So now we wanna bring that market to us. Just like getting my nails and feet done, right? I want me. You might lose some followers off of this. I want me a woman to get on her knees and do my feet. My woman.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I don't want to patronize a Vietnamese or that community to do my feet and nails. I just
Mm-hmm.
don't want to do it. I don't want to do it because first of all, I don't feel comfortable letting letting the letting. I don't feel comfortable with it. But I want my woman to do it.
Right.
Now, for me to find a woman that wants to cut my toenails and come, I gotta go through high hell and water
Hmm.
as a black man. That's me, woman. You my woman. Get down.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that, and I know we in three separate locations. I got one serious question, and we're gonna even search the internet just to confirm that there is or isn't one somewhere in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten my hands and feet done because the women that I was with, or my woman wanted to go do it, and like, yeah, you know, I have no problem with it. I get like the little buffer, and they file my stuff down. They got it nice and even.
Mm-hmm.
But through my years of my life, I've never seen a black owned manicure pedicure spot.
Spot right. A whole joint.
Nope.
And it's not to say that they don't exist, right? And this is the thing that we're saying. It's just like it's not common.
Right. I've seen Spanish. I've seen
Really?
Dominican. I seen Dominican. I seen Puerto Rican and Bushwick. I seen them. I seen
Huh.
those women. They do that. My grandmother, she was at the church when she was at the church. She was showing women how to do nails and stuff. But it's just not. They don't want to do it. It's like taboo or something. But the whole
Mm,
thing is,
It's not that they don't want to do it. It's not that they don't want to do it. We just we don't want to do business with each other. We won't admit that we don't want to do with business with each other. We will come up with any and every excuse in the book why you shouldn't do business with somebody who look like you, and we'll run our happy butts to go spend our money with any and everybody who treat us worse. Walk around speaking other languages, talking about us, but
thank
we
you.
spend our money.
Thank you. And I
Sit up
want
there
y'all
and
fellas. I want y'all fellas.
sell us,
I,
sell us products that they don't use and can't even sell them to in their own communities, but they will sell them to us. But here we come running there and spend our money. If somebody, how many black-owned beauty supply places you seen? Why wouldn't you
no,
want to go to some place where the people in there using the same products you using? They can tell you how the products work. Nah, we don't
just
want that. We don't.
just
We
like
too busy competing with each other. We don't want nobody to look like us to come ahead of us. Man, we just got to be honest, man. We got issues with each other, and we don't want to admit it. We Jim
just
Crowed
like the
out up in
food.
this.
And just like the food, they'll serve you. They'll serve you your compound chicken, or your serve, but they don't eat that. They don't eat the same shit that we ordering.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they don't
Shout
do
out to
that.
my bro. Me and my bro had to get off the chicken, and for those that don't know, you need to be eating according to your blood type. So all these years, yes, chicken is a healthy source of white meat. However, for some
Protein.
of us, for some of us, that shit ain't it. So find out what your blood type is. Find out what diet you need to be on for your blood type, so you can help your body regulate a whole lot better. But not to say that chicken's horrible. No, you can get allergies. You can get food allergies by eating grapes. All of a sudden, now you got a damn eyeball twitch because grapes is messing your life up. And then you mess around and find out, oh, I ain't supposed to have grapes because my blood type say, hey, me and grapes ain't cool. It's
Mm.
possible. So you have to figure these things out. But yeah, I noticed that too. I always, but it was funny thing was this for people that I knew that was out in the streets, and they was like, man, I just smoke a little weed here and then. I'm like, but why? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. It relaxes. I say, bro, let me explain something to you. I say, you ever heard of the guy that runs Nabisco having diabetes? He said, no. I said, you ever wonder why? He said, bro, but why would he? I said, why would he not? I said, because he don't eat the shit that he's serving.
There you go.
Nabisco will fuck your life up. And he knows this. Why am I going? No, I'm gonna let y'all do that. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go over here and drink me a glass of water. Ah, good old water. Sir, would you like an Oreo cookie? Get that shit out my face. Bring me some water, please.
Mm. Mm.
He knows the power of
He
processed
knows
sugar.
right. He knows the power of marketing. He knows the power of branding, packaging. He knows
Mm-hmm.
the power of selling something to you that him nor his family and takes in. They
Right.
don't do that. So yeah, just like like I said, I don't want to patronize these people, but I do want a woman. And if y'all notice, if you go get your toes and nails done as men, they'll send a man to go do your toes and nails.
I haven't
They,
had that happen.
they won't send a woman.
I've
They
always
don't,
had
no,
women.
no, 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 no. They will find a man somewhere in there to do your fucking excuse me, to do your to
No,
do
you're
your
good.
feet.
You're good. No,
Like
I've never had that happen, bro. I've
and,
always had
and,
women.
and every time it's like I want the woman. I don't want no man touching my feet. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. No, no. You know what? I'm gone. But that's why I tell my girlfriends. I tell my wife on the side. I say, listen, get to these toenails because I'm not spending $60 over there. Look here. You want $60? Go get your shit done, go ahead. But no, I need you to do this right here. Well, why I gotta do? Why I gotta? Woman, don't ask me why. Just do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I mean, and it was funny because that was also part of the discussion that we was having too, uh, the other night in Kev Live, where bro was like, look, you know, why pay? He said, me and my woman moving, and the dude was having an argument about why don't you pay $1,200 for somebody to move y'all stuff, and
Mm.
he said, why would I pay $1,200 for somebody to move my stuff, and it's me and my woman, two able bodies that can save that 1,200 and use it for something more vital. And I'm like, yeah. And then I said, on top of that, that's bonding time. That's communication and all kinds of things. You start to learn other more things about your mate, your person that you with. I say, so I'm not fully against it. However, I know if it's something that I perceive that's going to be a little bit more, tasking on her, I got it. You know what I mean? I got it. You just you chill right there. But if it's something that we could do to save this money to go forward, and we can still have communication in the midst of it. Let me tell you something, bro. As a personal trainer, when I was training, I had ain't a psychiatrist in the world that had more information than I did. I had people who were supposed to be damn near mute telling me shit. And I'm like, like, I'm not letting nobody know none of this. I'm like, only thing I was listening for was, I know where the body's at. That's the only thing I was truly listening for. I was like, okay, ain't nobody ever said that. But people was telling me all kinds of stuff. When you get them working out and you get them relieving that stress and you give them that outlet, man, you become a trusting factor.
A trusting factor. There you go. That's a good word. That's a good phrase right there. Trusting factor.
So when you with your woman and she got one side of the couch, you got the other. Trust me, some shit gonna come out that may be needed to come out.
You know what? I was with my girlfriend one night, right? And I'm talking to her, and I got so comfortable with her, I forgot she wasn't my wife. So I called her my wife's name, and she said, "Huh?" And when she said, "Huh," I caught myself. I said, "Oh shit!" But the thing about it is, as men, right? Sometimes we let our guard down.
Mm-hmm.
But how do we govern that? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm comfortable. Like, shit. I didn't expect me to call you my wife's name, but that's how comfortable I was. What am I supposed to do? Like, you know what I mean?
Only thing I could think of, bro, is just the order of operation. You know what I mean? The 3 O's. The order of operation.
Order of operation. Okay, so how that work?
So basically, like, this is aloe water, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is regular water.
Mm-hmm.
When they supposed to be shelved and put away, I don't put them together. You get what I'm saying? Like, the aloe water go with the aloe water, the regular water go with the regular water. So although I'm interacting with a woman that's giving me very familiar traits, I still got to put that woman in her section.
That's hard though, bro. That's hard. That's hard.
I still got to put her in her section, because if I give that woman, think about it. If I give that woman the section that the one is supposed to be in, you know where them dominoes falling.
But that's hard. Because comfortability is like when you're comfortable, you say that like, look, I'm here with you. Don't worry about it. It's like I'm calling you babe for me. Babe, we here. Like that shit is hard, man. You know what? I'm all right. So what you said? Order
order of operation.
Order of I gotta learn. Let me write that down. Order of operation. Because I get so comfortable. It's like fuck it. Nah, just fuck it. I don't care. What's going? You gonna do what? All right. Well, fuck it.
Yeah, order of operation. Just got so one thing. Like, when I was single, bro, if I had like a little pet name or something that I did with a chick, I damn sure was not going to do any of those things intentionally with the next one. Like, if the next one happened to bring it up, I would try to even divert and like, oh, we should probably go over here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I didn't want to have the same type of experience that I've already went through with someone, right? So
you never seen the same movie 3 times?
Listen, no, my wife is not baby. My wife is not baby. The girl that was baby is so far removed. Like, nah, my wife is not baby. No, ain't no, hey baby, ain't no baby. I love, ain't no none of that, none of that.
Okay.
It's
See,
it's a, it's a, it's
you're
a
in a different atmosphere though.
nah, but even though it's okay. So look at it like this, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's say you work for Exxon, the actual corporation, and not like the little gas station. No, not frowning on people who work there, because I appreciate y'all. Let's say you work for Exxon, the corporation, and then all of a sudden you went to Shell, and you work in both of them. Now, same kind of industry, but they go tell you we got a mission over here. Everybody got their mission statement. The mission statement is not gonna be the same.
Right, it's not.
They're gonna be different.
Right, it's gonna be different. Right.
And one definitely gonna say, "Oh no, we're the better company." And the one gonna have to admit it, like, "Yeah, we didn't do the numbers that we needed to do to be called the better company." So in certain situations, all my single fellas, yeah, give them women they own treatment, because you mess around and treat the ones that you know you ain't supposed to be treating right. You just gotta let them go. Don't give them special preferred treatment, because then you're gonna have an issue where, you know.
Well, see, now I'm not married. I just called the one my wife because
I get it.
She's been along. You know what I mean? She's been.
But you know, you know, you know, yeah.
But there's no signed documents. You know what? And I'm glad they stopped putting cursive in the English language and in school, because guess what? I'm not signing shit. I'm putting the X. I'm not. No.
Put a trick.
So when I do get the wedding decree, putting the X. No.
X marks the spot.
Yeah,
so one thing you did say early, it tied into this next thing, and which was the behavior and antics of the community. I woke up 5 o'clock this morning. I seen a couple of alerts. The phone didn't really go crazy, but just a few. One from Twitter, one from I think it was NBC or CBS. I can't recall. For 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm looking at my phone, and I see Foolio. Now, I was like, "Oh, I'm familiar with Foolio, but I don't really just know his music like that. I don't really know, I'm not following him like that." And today was his birthday, or yesterday was his birthday, either or. The man gone on his birthday. The man gets taken out on his birthday. So I got a video right here queued up for us to look at it. But I want to hit on something that I always used to tell my athletes and stuff when I was training. Yeah.
What's up, Jabel here, and today we have a new video, and this one took everyone by surprise. Jacksonville rapper Foolio, who is more commonly known for his diss tracks, unfortunately has came to his demise. Just last night, Foolio uploaded to his Instagram having a good time celebrating his 26th birthday in Tampa, Florida. Hours before, he would go on to say to pull up to the Airbnb, and if you didn't have the address, to DM him. Unfortunately, police would later arrive at the Airbnb and kick out Foolio and his guests, having Foolio to relocate the celebration elsewhere.
The pool party start today at 5, 6 o'clock. If you already got the address, pull up, man. You got the address, pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address or DM Foolio booking ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here. We just got her, bro. You got to add it. You got to add it, man. Push up. We just got to this bit. Tampa, Florida, man. You already got to add it to the pool party. Push up at 5:30, man. Push up at 5:30, man. We finna get everything right. Push up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, man. It's up. Me drinking, cuz. I don't even drink, cuz.
You supposed to have a chaser.
Appreciate everybody popping out for my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their shot, put their shot in the air, man. Okay, David. Everybody take this shit on 3, man. 1, 2, 3. Got my brother with me. He done popped out for me for my birthday. He done time. It's double lit. Oh, God. Yeah.
I'm gonna stop it right here, right? Because one thing my cousin said to me when he sent me his thoughts on it, he said probably the most simplistic shit that was the most profound on any of these situations. Mike said to me, when they gonna stop giving up their geographical position when they know they got known enemies? And if you look at the last few years, oh boy, I'm over here in Miami on South Beach. Y'all know it. Why you telling them where you at? It's blue water and palm trees in a lot of places. They could have assumed you was in Hawaii. Man, it's too far out of my reach. Oh, you 3 blocks up the street? And you know I don't like you? Oh, okay. 26, bro. And I'm not saying what they did was right. I'm not backing anything, but at some point in time, it's like, when do we as men promote to our fellow brothers, stop putting your business out in the world for shit that don't need to be known? Like where your party at? Why are you having an open invitation to your birthday party?
The problem is, if my man was smart enough to figure that out, he wouldn't have had no beef to begin with.
Right. What I did at my young age, that doesn't mean I'm doing now. What's his name? Foolio. Foolio, you was a fool, right? So my thing is this: you can't blame the guy for being a fool for stunting for his birthday. It's the killers that really took him out. That's the worst of the worst. You know why? Because how do we control something that we can't control? These young boys are doing some shit that's unheard of at this day and age. When we was growing up, we fought. If somebody had a knife, we ran. But there was no hammers. There was no guns. There was none of that. It was, oh shit, he got a blade. Oh, we out. But we fought. These kids is not doing it. They just shooting. I say, you know what? I don't know. You know this guy? I don't know. Right? This is my first time really hearing about this young rapper Foolio. But if he was doing some stuff like that, then you know what? I wash my hands of it because the whole thing is like when y'all gonna learn to stop the bullshit? When y'all gonna learn that? As young people, when y'all gonna learn to stop the bullshit? If you can't afford it, that means you can't afford it. Get to where you can afford it. That don't mean you go rob your grandmother, because that's what they're doing. They're robbing each other's mothers, grandmothers.
Yeah.
If you can't afford that, so what you want me to do? No. Thank God for the draft. Thank you, White Jesus. Bring it back the draft. Thank you, White Jesus, for bringing back the draft.
You know, it's funny. It's funny you mentioned that because that was a conversation. That was a go ahead, baby. That was a discussion that we was talking about. We was having, And I was like, that's the other opposition of where you can go get your mind right and not. And I said, I'd rather you do that. That way you're free and you have time to get your mind right. And they was like, well, what's the opposition of the military? I said prison.
Right.
I said the only thing about it is you're just not free to roam the world. You're not gonna see black sand beaches. It's not gonna be a pretty thing.
I say put all these young terrorists, the ones that do the drive-bys, the ones that shoot up graduations, put these young terrorists in Guantanamo, open back up Guantanamo Bay, and put these young terrorists, and that's what they are. They're domestic. No, when you classify what they are, instead of saying rappers or instead of saying 16 young men, no. These are terrorists. They shooting up proms, graduations, birthday parties. They are terrorists. 3 wounded, one dead. No, they are terrorists. Open up Guantanamo Bay and put them where they need to be.
You know what though?
Terrorists.
The only pushback I only pushback I got about that is the fact that we trading away our assets to get back WNBA players. When they gave old boy up for Brittany Griner, and my wife told me the name, and I just looked at her and she said, "What?" I said, "Do you not know they gave up the Lord of War?" They gave up the Lord of War for a WNBA center. I said, that's the worst trade in history. No, I ain't worried about that. But that's the worst trade in history.
The Lord of War.
Do you remember that movie with Nicolas Cage was the? You remember that movie when Nicolas Cage was the gun salesman?
Yeah.
That movie was based on him. Yeah. We gave up him.
But that was the part that I was gonna bring up. What you just said. You know, we talking about the hood. Where they getting the guns from? Because ain't no gun manufacturers in the hood. Ain't nobody. No. You know, these dudes ain't buying guns at the gun shop in the hood. So that's why they're not gonna open up Guantanamo Bay, because it's profitable for us to kill ourselves and to do what they're doing. They profit from it. Plus, it's fear driven.
Like I say, it's a lot of other things that are going on. Because my whole thing about it is, if you gave away him,
black crime is a myth. Black on black crime is a myth.
If you gave away him, who else the hell you didn't trade it for that didn't get disclosed to the public? Because by far that's the worst trade. That trade was right up there with the Vikings taking Herschel Walker, and they gave away half the team to Dallas. And I'm like, are you stupid? You can't be that stupid. He good, but he ain't that damn good.
Right.
And that's the whole thing. I'm like, yeah, she's American. She ain't that damn American. Like you should have said, hold on. You should have said, now hold on, wait a minute. Who do y'all want? Oh no, we're gonna have to get some of them POWs. We're gonna have to get some nuclear heads. We're gonna have to get something, because once we give y'all him
some future trade deals.
Listen, right. You have to give me some stock and some oil, something. Because once we give y'all him, he gonna know where all the detonators at. Nah, partner. Nah. I'm still sitting up here and I look at Brittany Griner and I'm like, listen, you're an H-Town native. I think you're a wonderful athlete, but you better be glad. You better be glad it wasn't my ass as president. Because soon as that call would have went, who you want? Hey, bitch, get off my phone. That's how that phone. Who you want? Now you gonna give me half your country. You gonna sign over half your country and all its assets today.
That's right. Not for no. No.
Bro, we literally gave up the key and the lock. I was like, wait,
All
what?
right.
I'd have been like, Brittany, who?
For a 6 foot basketball playing woman that got dyslexia.
Can she play?
Well, she could play.
Well,
Yeah, I'd have been
I
like,
don't know. I
yeah.
don't even know if she got all
She
that. The
can't
only
play.
thing is
I'd have been like
she
his
talks
president,
slow.
dog. I'm like, yeah, I think she play that dude.
She talks slow and she talks long. Yeah,
Hey, she
but
can
you
play.
gave up the God of War.
I listen. I couldn't. Bro, when my wife gave me that news at 5 o'clock in the morning, I just stood and I'm like, no, no. I know my wife ain't gonna lie to me, but I looked at every social media. I looked at Twitter first and foremost because I knew they was going crazy. I went and I went to go see what the feminist groups had to say about it. Because they was up and celebrating, not knowing what really just took place. I was like, wait a minute, all the news outlets, and then when it hit Facebook, me and my old man chopped it up for a few about it. He laughed. I could laugh about it because my whole thing about it was, where did he go afterwards?
Right.
Because don't nobody knows exactly where he's at.
Nobody. He's gone. Disappeared. Yeah. You know what? One thing about since we talking about Russia, Putin, he's something different, bro. The general that declared trying to take over Putin or whatever, the general who said, you know what, I'm not in agreement with this war, but he had a whole militia with him.
Mm-hmm.
Putin said, oh, okay, you taking a flight at 7 o'clock and you go okay, and sent a rocket.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Did we not see that?
Hey, I just wanted, and that was him telling you. I just want to let you know I didn't agree with you either.
Right. So did we not see that? Like Putin is something different. And then you got warships going to Cuba, going across Florida waters. Like, are y'all like who the hell is running this goddamn country?
And then to take it a step further, he calls up the Chinese, the Brazilians, the Indians. They say, hey, remember when Gaddafi was gonna make some money? Yeah, and they killed. He's like, yeah, we gonna do that. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's do it.
Right.
Now, they even got all the countries with billions of people.
Right.
And you got the average American. We're the toughest country in the world. Hey, fool, look, you only got so many. You only got so many. You can talk.
And then not only fool, but then you let a warship, a submarine and a warship go right past Florida coast to go to Cuba. Like what is that? What are we doing?
They made what they made on they made like 100 something attempts on my boy Castro. 100 and something attempts to assassinate that boy.
Yeah, Castro. Yeah.
And then when he got sick in his final days, and they reported him dead, Castro said, "You know what? I'm gonna get up out this bed," and he started marching around his compound in his pajamas. Let it be known I'm still alive. And then the boy lived for about another 4 to 6 months. It's like this dude is different.
It's like what are we doing? Like what are we like? Everybody wants to be. They want to be sneaky. It's like okay, we the strongest. But that's because we colonized everything. So therefore, how strong are you if you got your resources everywhere? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
You
come
get
on, like
you got a big ball and pride for too much.
yeah, and then you don't treat your people. The people that's really Americans, you don't even treat your people right.
Mm-mm. Nah.
So what you want us to do? Like, come on.
Nah, it is funny because you got all these countries opening it up to us like, hey, come over here. We
Come
get
over here. Yep.
what
Got,
listen,
come
you ain't got
over
no
here.
passport? We'll excuse it. We'll excuse it.
We
Hey,
want we want your intellect. Yeah.
right.
We want your
Hey,
intellect. We
it,
want
it,
your business.
you even got countries like, listen, we'll give you 60K USD. And I'm like, listen, you know, I ain't too far from not joining the cartel. I'm just gonna tell it straight up. You already know what type of business they own. Ain't no secrets.
Shit.
Hey, listen, ain't no passcode room, ain't no eye scanning.
No. It's something about an acid tub. I know.
Listen, the
No.
code. I'm gonna tell y'all my coldest and my favorite story about the cartel. So when it came down to it, what up, Brandon? When it came down to it, and the drug game slowed up for 'em, a lot of people don't know this. All the major oil companies was over there in their countries, Ecuador, Mexico, like all the Hispanic, Latin countries, right? They over there. Cartels say, you know what? You on our land. Don't worry. They went and drilled holes and got 50-gallon drums, started siping some of that oil out them pipelines, right?
Mhm.
You know they got warehouses galore. So they got all these warehouses and stuff, and they like, look, man, I don't know what's going on. The numbers are showing that, they got a release valve on the side. They just go every now and then, go turn it, fill up a couple of drums, take it back to the warehouse. So
Mhm.
that come down to it. Now the oil company's like, we got to talk to the people and see what's going on. Hey, you need some more? Man, I would love to have like an additional. Oh man, we got you. Walk them right into the damn warehouse.
We're all oil.
With
Mm.
all the fucking drums stacked on top of each other.
Mm.
I said that. I said that right there. That's when it's gangster. Like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
right there. Because that made an improvement in the country and where people understood, like, hey, you can't keep coming over here throwing your
Do-
weight around
Doing what you want to do.
because this ain't that.
Right.
And so I was like, yeah, can't do nothing but respect that. But the thing about it is though, back to that comfortability, it will make somebody uncomfortable to hear us have a discussion about the cartel in that way. Because all they know is all they do is evil. And then you ask them, you never done no evil? No,
Right.
I never harmed a fly in my life. You a lie.
But this is why we as a people as African Americans, that's what the name is, right? We don't have a country to fight for. We don't have a culture to really fight for. This hip hop shit, that's not a culture. It's just a fad. It's just a phase. It's just something to do. But as African Americans living in America, we are either we American or we're African American. So the whole thing is we in disjunction. We are fucked up as a people. You know
Mm.
what? I need. We're Biden that. Let me call his number.
He gonna forget you calling.
You're right. But I need to call Biden because I need to ask him. Listen, am I African American or am I like? What do you want me to be? Like, where do I go?
He gonna say you sound white to him.
Where do I? Am I American? Well, treat me like I'm American.
Shout out Sleepy Joe.
Listen, why every time? Why every time? And another thing, back to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and Marcus Garvey. Why every time some? Oh, this is the first Black American that did this. This is the first.
Oh boy, that shit pisses me off.
What the fuck? Like what?
Like what was it? Was it Sony? It was some tech company, and they were announcing this is the first CEO, CFO for she's a black woman. And I'm like, what? I don't listen, do better than that. Because you could have been hired anybody for the position you knew was qualified long ago. Do better.
Right, and then, and we looked at like as tokens, and we should supposed to appreciate that shit. Look, this is the first. Why is this the first? Like, is this the like? Why is this the first of everything? No,
You know what, bro? You just I don't know if you ever watched this show or listened to it. American Greed.
Yeah, I seen it.
Boy, listen, I told my wife, I said, American Greed. This was the one or two places they used to have me. They used to have me like, damn, I wish I would have done that. Or, ooh, y'all some low down dirty man. It's like, it was like, it was like, damn, y'all. So, it's a show on Netflix. I want y'all to watch it first, and then we're gonna come back and really have to talk about that, bro. Mm-hmm. It's a show on, babe. What's the name of the show on Netflix? Tell Them You Love Me. Tell Them You Love Me.
Tell Them You Love Me.
Tell Them You Love Me. I'm gonna put it in the chat. So on Netflix, and I want y'all to come back and we got to have a thorough discussion about that. But it's something along the lines in that situation that ties in with something that I saw on American Greed. So on American Greed, there was a special needs brother. Brother hit the lottery. He hit it. Right? Got him a nice little house. You know, he knew enough not to just squander his money, right? But he didn't know how to defend himself against stuff that was out of his range. Particularly people that came and started, showing that they were more trusting than what they really were.
Right.
Man, chick ended up offering this brother, taking some of his earnings, had the driveway repaved, had that brother buried in that very driveway.
Oh, damn.
That the cops and everybody was driving in. I'm like, it's not funny, but I'm like, yo, you low down, dirty motherfucker.
Wow.
You go bury the man in his own driveway.
That is low. That's low.
So with Tell Them You Love Me, it involves a special needs brother, a black family, and somebody from the other side that listen. Once y'all see this, and I hope y'all watch it tonight, it's only about an hour long. I swear if I knew we had rights, I'd be playing it right now for y'all. Mm-hmm. And I would let it go uninterrupted. I would not stop it, because at the end of everything, that's when it's gonna be like the discussion. Mm-hmm. Because that shit runs deep. Like it runs deep. So I'm just gonna say it's a special needs brother, somebody from the other side, and one of our families, and it gets out of hand badly. Yeah. But American Greed, though, It was one episode. Listen, Buddy stole so much money. The only account that they could account for was $3 billion. Boy run up on a realtor who was down on his luck. He wasn't selling like he used to, but he sell high-end homes.
Mhm.
And he get this guy, and the guy says, he shows him the house. He says, I like that house. And then he's like, but now the realtor, like, he's finna take it, like, damn, I'm finna lose this sale. And the guy says, but the house is too small. So give me this one and the one across the street. Buddy didn't know how. He said he had to try to compose himself as if he did that kind of business on a regular. He was like, yeah, no problem. He say he was screaming all the way back to the business to get that paperwork drawn up. Boy, then the house that he bought initially had a yacht. That yacht had a helicopter. That yacht downstairs had a 2-car garage that once had an old school Phantom. Yes. When I tell you, boy stole the bag.
God damn.
He went Scrooge McDuck on him.
Scrooge McDuck.
My man swam in a pool full of gold coins. And when he felt the little light, he's like, wait a minute. Something ain't right. One of the nephews had to flip out that coin out their pocket and like, oh, there we go. Everything's yeah. So he finally gets caught. He got a smile money could buy. Literally. He's going to jail. And they ask him, you have any regrets? You said, nope. My family will be taken care of for the rest of their lives.
Oh, wow.
I was like, damn. Oh, I would have done that. Right. I was like, I say it was either I might not think of that, or you low down, dirty. And that's why I'm mad at old girl that stole $4 million from Facebook. I wanted to slack the black off her.
But the thing is, she only got caught because she was greedy. After the first $2 million, why would you go for 2 more? So, because you're greedy, you want to keep going.
Well, my whole thing about it was you gonna get the same amount of time, so you should have went big.
Look,
wait a minute. Who stole money from Facebook?
Oh, you didn't hear about this?
You didn't know about Shorty that stole money?
You talking about?
Your cousin.
Cousin.
Your cousin that stole the money from Facebook.
Never heard of it. What stole money? How? What is going on?
I'm gonna pull it up for you.
There's a couple of people that as a guy who did an invoice for Google or something like that, and he made his own company and sent the invoice because he knew something was happening with the he caught it. He caught the transactions and something changing over, and he introduced himself as a new company, and they were sending him money like, here, take it, and he was sending action in there.
Here we go.
I've never seen this woman before in my life.
That is your cousin.
Here we go.
This morning, a Georgia woman, she's waiting to be sentenced after she pleaded guilty to stealing more than $4 million from Facebook, where she worked as an executive. According to the U.S. attorney, Barbara Smiles made inflated invoices to pay for, quote, a lavish lifestyle. This includes babysitters, preschool tuition, and hairstyles. Her sentencing is in March.
Now, let me tell you what I don't like about that shit. Why you had to include hairstyle?
Babysitters.
Now, one thing I can say is this is what I want you young peon thieves to understand. You seen that woman sitting up there, and they found one of her most nicest, elegant pictures with her smile to go along with it. And you notice how small that content was. They didn't drag her out.
Right.
Because she stole big. See, you gonna go steal $50 from somebody's grandma, like hey was telling you. Oh, they go pull up the time you stepped out of line in the first grade.
Right. The whole lineup.
They go talk about when you farted, when you crossed the bathroom threshold at home. They gonna go deep on you. They gonna make you look like the scoundrel of the earth for $50. Here it is. This woman stole $4 million, and that was a 45-second.
You know why? Because
I don't agree because they what about that little couple from Phil and Derek? They stole millions of dollars.
Well, it was actually
veterans.
Was it the
It was over 10 million for sure. Because he was
not Phil and Derek turkey leg. It was old boy.
No, you're talking about two different incidents. See, that's
what?
Yeah, that's the sad reality of Houston. Everybody here is trash. So turkey leg cut, you know, but that's the thing. Okay, so you remember now the turkey leg cut on the man, he got into the trouble with the previous business partners. So remember they had set the place on fire. Remember one of them had set 50-15 on fire, and then the other one eventually leaked that his books was bad. Okay, and so that's how the police and stuff started looking at him. And then when his wife was like, "Oh no, screw this! You still, you know, sleeping with all the employees and the people not getting paid on time."
So she got mad and snitch.
Well, I mean, she just got tired of him. Period. Just being an F boy, and so between that, the bad business deals. Apparently, she was supposed to be the one working with the books, or maybe not. I don't really know. But eventually she decided to file for divorce. But remember, they opened up Turkey Leg Hut when he was technically in prison. So a lot of the paperwork was done in her name. See, this is why you got to watch who you get.
But they also had the veteran fraud situation too. That's why I was like, wait, what? Feeling there?
Oh, no. So that ain't why they going down. They going down because of these bad books. And they going down because they have all of these lawsuits, civil lawsuits from the employees who have not been paid in months. And then also the vendors, like the meat people, the beverage people, they owe all these people. They have these outstanding 6-figure invoices.
Nah, hey, watch this.
They haven't paid. Hey,
I want you to understand this. Hey, these niggas had a line as long as the equator.
Still do.
Had a line as long as the equator and wouldn't pay let me tell you, wouldn't pay the minimum tab.
Want to pay the workers,
bro. Let me tell you. So I never stepped foot in the place because I had the pleasure of being introduced to these people.
Right.
And I say, hey, what do you recommend from your establishment? Motherfucker said to me, I don't know. It's all good.
I don't know.
Randy, you know me. Hey, Mira, you know me. You knew what it took. I said, you know what? I'm just not gonna go.
No.
I put that in a position like this, Brandy and Mira. And her,
Yeah.
hey, let's say I invited you to my house. It's a big 27-bedroom house.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. It's laid out. And I tell you, I've been there for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And you ask me, where the bathroom? And I say, shit, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
How long you staying?
I'm out.
Thank you.
That ain't your house.
Right. Something ain't right. You gotta know at least something, bro.
What have you heard the most recent scandal?
Don't tell me.
Well, okay. Remember, I was saying that they going through the divorce. So he set the office on fire. Did you see that on the news? Where all the books and stuff was, all the proof.
One thing about Houston, Houston and black businesses, they gonna burn some shit up. They watch one too many player club.
So ironically, the office sets fire. Not the kitchen, not the deep freezer, not where all the hookahs at. Just the office. Okay.
Just where the documents at.
That's what the documents was. And so to make matters worse, because she had put him out. Like she had Stone Cold put her foot down, put him out. And I guess the courts or whatever, they let her. Right. So now the biggest scandal is he's opened up a oyster hut.
Wow.
Wait, it's in a tent. It is right across the street from the turkey leg.
Oh shit.
So the biggest scandal now is that one, he's literally across the street. Like you can walk outside, you fucking see him. He under a tent, right? Then in addition to that, he's using the recipe.
Oh, I did see that.
You saw that? Yes, he's using the recipe that they probably never really got copyrighted for turkey leg cut. So
wow.
And so he out there, D. He got his little, he got his grill and stuff going with his oysters. You can smell it a mile away. You sitting in 50-15 talking about, yeah, I'm gonna walk down here and get these oysters real quick. I'll be back.
I'll be damn. I'm gonna buy oysters from anybody under a tent.
Hey, but again,
nothing personal. I'm just saying, it's the same person when I ask, hey, what would be a good thing to get out your restaurant? Motherfucker said, I don't know. It's all good. So therefore, sir, I'm not coming to get shit from you.
So, okay, you couldn't get a recommendation from them, but I know many of us got plenty of recommendations from the owners at Phil and Derrick and the foolishness that they got into. And they in prison for what, 20 and 15 years each?
Listen, when the gloves come off, it's war. Hey, sounds like a smart That's it. Hey, you know what? It is smart, given the fact that if nothing else was going on with you. At some point, look at it. I look at it like Trump. Trump, a lot of people won't like what I'm about to say. I'm not a big Trump fan, but I got to give credit where credit's due. He got over on a lot. He got over. The only problem he had was being far too arrogant to say, hey, I had it good enough. Let me check out. Let me check out. Because like bro said with old girl, hey, the problem you reason why you got caught, you too greedy. So you should have went for the ceiling. Now, Trump, and for sure, I knew this situation last. I said, oh, this is gonna be a hung jury, right? Mm-hmm. I was like, it's gonna be a hung jury. Because I said, I know damn well he about to pay somebody to say, I don't know. He about to take care of their whole life. Hey, what he got? $2 billion and damages and shit. Listen, we gonna give him 5. He gonna hang this jury for me. But he was too arrogant to do that.
And that's the thing. The arrogance about Trump is this, right? If Trump would just say Americans, don't classify us as African Americans, don't classify us as different Americans. Call everybody as Americans. Middle class, lower class, upper class. If Trump was to unite people in that way, he would win. He would win again. Because nobody wants Sleepy Joe. I don't want Sleepy Joe. But nobody wants Sleepy Joe. But
you want Sleepy Joe Cat?
But this is what you say. The arrogance of Trump is because he doesn't know how to humble himself. He was never taught how to humble himself. He was always on a high horse. He was always, I'm Trump. I can do what the fuck I want to do.
My fellow Americans.
If Trump would leave with one of his speeches, my fellow Americans, it'll change the whole game. Trump will win. But guess what? He's so arrogant because He's not saying I want to unite everybody as Americans. I
Hey,
want to close these borders down. You know why?
he-
Because the
he-
borders.
here's the opening of Trump's speech. I got one right here for y'all.
Shut up,
Oh, shit.
silly woman.
Mm, mm, mm.
I see a South Park parody coming on.
Mm, mm, mm. God dog. That's all I got. Well,
I'm just saying. So now here's another thing. I'm gonna need y'all women, Brandon, and you're gonna have to take the forefront lead on this.
Yes,
I'm gonna need you to hold a convention for women how to conduct themselves on sidewalk interviews, because the shit that they are saying to the world, it's like I be feeling like Cat Williams, like we can see you. Do you know we can see you?
Right.
We see you.
what happened now? What is the new travesty? What happened?
So you
What-
got
They don't care.
all these women in droves doing these sidewalk interviews, giving
Mhm.
their take on what a man should be, right?
What a who should be?
What a man should be.
Hold on. So you got 4 women doing sidewalk interviews on what a man
Or
should be.
you got more, like it's a man asking the questions most of the times, and some women ask questions to some of the women, but the men are asking the questions like, what should a man be? So in a nutshell,
Beat to them? I'm so lost. What?
listen, this
Why?
motherfucker needs to be everything and nothing at the same time.
Okay. Well, you know what? Because I'm confused with the question itself. What a man-
I'm like,
And
wait.
So it'd
He
be
needs
like,
to be super Clark Kent.
what should a man bring to the table, or how should a man be presenting himself when he comes to the table? And so part of the discussion is, you already know the first thing is he need to be 6 foot plus. And then they're asking, well, how tall are you? Oh, I'm 5'2".
Wait a minute. Like are these the Kendra interviews we're talking about now?
Or is shit? Well, no, I'm talking about on the streets.
Oh,
in real time,
okay. All right.
when they're catching people in their raw essence.
You
when they
know,
not at home.
They should ask them what a woman should be or what a woman is. I bet you they wouldn't be able to tell them.
you know, I haven't seen these sidewalk interviews, but I could definitely comment on my opinion about the Kendra one. But continue your thought first. Keep going.
The interviews, this is how they go in a nutshell. He needs to be 6'2" or better. He need to have a 10-inch dick. He need to make 8 figures. She need to get a weekly allowance of $25,000, and he need to have a degree, a business, 8 summer homes, 5 vacation homes, 27 cars. All right.
Where's this weekly? Where's all this coming from?
Hold on, man, because I still got to talk about the horn that need to come out his head.
We still gotta have time for her.
Right. He gotta, yeah. He gotta be able to be disciplined enough to have time for her, right? And make sure he takes care of all of them 18,000 businesses he got. And then within 5 years, he need to be 100 billion or better. And
They gotta be super Clark Kent.
he need to know how to fight, and he need to know how to cry.
I'm sorry, I was trying to hold it. Keep going.
He needs to be a Christian on demon time.
Tupac Jesus.
Okay? And as a man, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I know a lot of great dudes, but that motherfucker don't exist.
Jesus don't even fit that.
Listen, right? And a man said that. He said these women they're talking to God, and God's probably like, who you asking for?
Right. What?
Ain't no such thing.
Even God sitting there saying, "What?
Who
I
you
can't
asking?
even fulfill that.
Huh?"
And I'm God.
Right. You got to be able to read her mind and her body language while she's saying something completely opposite of both.
See, you
And,
married.
and be
This is why
be
I'm getting married when
predictable
I'm older.
but spontaneous.
I'm getting married when I'm older because I need companionship at that time. I don't see you married, you young, you married, you and your wife. Y'all got stability. Y'all got time. Y'all got all that going. Y'all building, and y'all went through some shit. Me, I ain't never
What up,
been married
Chico?
at the tender age of 45. I'm getting married when I'm older. You know why? Because it's not about love. It's about companionship. Bitch, do you want to be here? Yes. Okay. Me too. That's it. I'm finished.
And I tell people that all the time. I was like, listen, getting married for love is nothing wrong with
I'm
that,
not
right?
shit.
But sometimes love is not really honest because those that's claiming that they love you really don't. And I had to tell a
They only
friend,
love you.
I had to tell a friend, I'm not opposed of people coming to a situation and they got a tablet in their hand and say, look, it's about 10 pages in here. I need you to read them line for line and see if this is something that you can agree to. If it's not, then hey, cool.
See you later. Bye.
What?
Right.
Right. No, I'm
I'm
telling you.
getting married.
No, don't get me wrong. I think
Huh.
people who got married for love and it's working is beautiful. But at the same time, well, let's be honest. Everybody don't have that capability. That's just like me at 5'10" saying I'm gonna go play all the positions that LeBron James been playing for 21 years of basketball in the NBA.
Good luck making it as a point guard.
Bruh.
Hmm.
Let alone good luck getting to the security of the damn stadium, let alone getting on the actual floor.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That love thing is complicated.
You
That
Right.
might
love
have
thing.
somebody there like you that's just happy to use this table.
Because let's be
How
honest, because
is
now
it complicated?
what we seeing,
I-
because Brandy said something last week. She's like, you know what? These motherfuckers is making it hard for me, and I'm single. And I was like, I do hate that because at the end of the day, one thing men do, they do pay attention.
Men characterize women. Men more than women, I think. I might be wrong, but I hear more in conversation men lumping the commonalities of women
Mm-hmm.
than I do for the same topics presented by women.
Well, Brandy, let me say this: is it fair to say that women lump themselves more so than men actually do?
That's what I was gonna say.
Mm.
Cause let's talk about this. There's a street interview that was done, and this chick was, she was questioning, bro. She wasn't being egregious. She was just like, why can't you tell the real women from the hoes? He
Mhm.
said simply, he said the best thing that ever could be said. He said, if a pack of lions came towards you, could you tell me which one of them just got through eating? She said, absolutely not. He said, that's the thing. Too many of the real women stand in agreement with the hoes.
Hoes, right, right.
Hmm.
And Brandy, you got to also understand when men look at women, we look at who you hang around with, also, like how you conduct yourself, and the mannerisms and all that. So yeah, that's true. If your homegirl is a hoe, and you over there hanging with her, how am I supposed to? But how am I supposed to tell? I might like the way you look, but guess what? She over there.
But you
She
know
over there
what?
throwing herself at
Let's
you.
take it a step further though. Let's take it a step further though. Hush, hush.
That same statement has a two-edged sword because men also have to understand if a woman knows that you have friends that are not known to be honest or faithful, or maybe they have shady ways or dealings, and that's your homeboy, that's your ace boo coon, then do you think you're gonna be somebody she want to leave in her house with her purse sitting on the counter? No, because again, it's the same comment can be directed in both
You're
ways. The thing I
absolutely
will
right.
say is, I'm
But
my hands.
but
I'm
You're absolutely right.
so my pushback is
That's one thing that you
my
mentioned.
pushback is we don't
Hold on.
deny who our friends are. We know who
Right.
our friends are, but y'all would
So,
still lie about who your friend
so
is.
not only that, here's the situation. Men do not conjure up and congregate as much as the women folk do.
That's not true today, friend. There are more men on women's stuff than it is women on women's stuff.
No, I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like my best friends, my homeboy,
yeah.
Al. Hell, I talked to Al via phone today for the first time in weeks. That's my dog. Like if somebody steps sideways, I'm liable to slap them first.
Okay.
Like that's the situation. We don't talk every day. We don't congregate every day. We don't politic every day because there's too much that takes place in a man's life that doesn't allow us to have that privilege. It just is.
I see that. I think I see that, but I think the same thing goes for me. I have a unique circle, and my circle are my friends that I've been friends with for 25 years. We met in high school. We're still friends today. We're all business owners. We don't talk every day, right? Nobody has that time. Same point you just made. But we have the ability and we have the unique friendships and respect and understanding that when we do meet up, whether or not it's through Facebook Messenger, kind of like this, we have a messenger that we may chop it up and say, hey, everybody good, whatever, okay, good, great, move on. But sitting here talking on the phone, me getting on this is pushing it because like I told you when you said, hey, you jumping on, I'm like, hey, I got a business call tonight. I'll jump on as soon as I can. I just think that there are different quality of people and that unfortunately social media is not capturing the sufficient quality of women. They just not.
You're right to a degree, but here's the situation. The alignment, that's not combat. That can't be combated. So even though there's women who go to church, right? They serve their communities, they do all this good shit, right? But then you got this one chick that they're not cool with. They don't know, but they stand in alignment with the things that she does and says. Like that. Like if I was to sit up here and to do some shit that a man at large don't back, it's not going to be backed by any man. It's just not going to be agreed about. It's not going to be aligned with. And that's why when he made the statement, like, it's too many of y'all that stand in agreement, but that's not with them. Like, let's be honest. Okay. Women love this one, and I love it too. They say Instagram. Look at all the likes. And I'm like, yeah, look at the likes. Look who really liking that shit. Are we liking it? Yeah. But who really liking it? Who got these women who are not credible at all, feeling like they're in better positions than what they are? It ain't us.
Stop it now.
I'm just saying, it ain't us.
Stop, man. You speaking the real. Hey, how's everybody doing? What's up, Hush?
What's up, bro?
Brandy, what's going on, sister?
Hey, how are you?
Good, man. Hey, look, let's do a quick spotlight, D. Brandy, you got a business. Tell us about your business. Go ahead and put it out there where people can find it. What it is you do.
Wonderful. Thank you. Well, again, my name is Brandy Williams. I am a travel business owner. I've been a travel business owner the last 6.5 years. I specialize in luxury travel and group travel, entertainment, transportation, insurance, the like. And I'm always looking to help anyone else who additionally wants to increase their sources of income and might want to also tap into doing that in the industry of travel. So, of course, would love to share more about it in a later date. But thank you for letting me spotlight my business, Beautiful World Global Destinations Travel. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Amen. Amen. Look, we had to do that because you came on up here and I heard when you said that your time is valuable and that you had a business call to be on. So D and I are very appreciative and honored that you took the time out to come on T Max Network and fool with us because you cool with us. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And thank y'all for inviting me. This is fun.
Yeah, that's hard. Hey D,
She
my
said
man,
it's so
Sir.
fun.
my man, hey Hush is here, man. We had some conversations before he jumped on. That's why I was rushing. Like, man, send me the link. Uh, we just want to go ahead on the spotlight, Hush, man, and say, brother, we appreciate you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
You know this is a part of your home as well as it is ours. Welcome back over, and I will fill D in on some of the details and particulars here shortly.
Yes, sir. Yes,
But
sir. I'm here
hey,
for it.
D, I
I'm
got
here.
one announcement to make, and then I'm gonna get out y'all hair because
No,
I ain't
no,
got.
no, brother. Take your time. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. And look, check this out. Uh, just closed, just finished. Remember, like 6 months ago, you and I was preaching something, and you was echoing, saying, "This ain't the time to jump ship." Let me put
No,
myself on my solo. This ain't the time to jump ship, right? I'm
no, sir.
driving, so y'all excuse me. Um, but listen. Just finished, just closed. We got a brick and mortar location for T Max Network. It's a full fledged studio brought to us by Deep Freeze Productions. My man Vic Frost, very famous individual. But you know, it ain't just about name dropping; it's about
Right
results.
on.
So this gentleman was second hand man to what's your girl name, Cheryl Underwood. For many years, and they still do business together today. Well, we just secured Deep Freeze Productions to go ahead on and do the in-person studio to T Max Network. So, D and Hush, y'all get ready to get your plane tickets together because we're gonna have to do at least one quarterly. We're gonna have to do one quarterly in person live. Okay, so
Okay.
that's all I gotta
Okay.
say, man. I appreciate y'all so much. And before I wreck, let me say, man, I love y'all to death. Thank you for your participation. Always rocking it out. Hey D, keep pushing, bro. I'm telling you,
You know it.
when you don't see me, you don't see me. You heard me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, I know.
Man,
You know how it go.
congratulations. I know he trying to talk and hurry up and fly and jump off the screen, but huge congratulations to y'all.
Congrats.
You know,
Right. That's huge.
entrepreneurship is something that people sometimes take for granted and think
That
is
is
it's
huge.
extremely easy, and it's not.
Uh,
And you know, with entrepreneurship, you are the boss, which means if you don't get up and do the work, the business does not grow, it does not run, it does not open. So, you know, hats off to y'all. You know, congratulations, congratulations,
That
congratulations.
is
Can't
huge,
ready
man.
to watch what y'all are gonna do in the future. They always say, hey, you know, be mindful of small beginnings, and clearly y'all have been very faithful of the little. So in this very near future, God can definitely make you ruler over many. So
hey,
congratulations to all of y'all involved.
I'm telling you, hey, something better crack because I'm about to go sell it. You know what I'm
Brandon, can you hear me?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
saying? Hey, go call me El Dapo, baby, because I'm gonna be out of here. I'm walking around with a sombrero with the long curly mustache and a thing on my hip like the Three Amigos. Shit.
Don't, friend. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, leave it to the professionals. No, thank you.
Shit.
But that's fantastic, y'all.
Hey,
Woo.
Brandon. Brandon,
Yeah,
I get it. Hey, what state are you in?
I'm in Texas.
Okay, cool. Texas in the building. All right,
Yeah.
I got a question for you because the industry that you're in, I'm also in the industry. It's just not with travel. Okay.
Okay.
So
All right.
and I'm a professional networker. At the end of the day, I would love to have the honor to ask you. I know your time is valuable, but
Mm-hmm.
but the question I had to ask you is with the network marketing that you do in the industry of travel,
Mm-hmm.
um, where do you have a platform that you can not only highlight and spotlight what it is you do, show up with examples of some of your clients who's taking trips and some of those things, promote your business, and then also, other than, of course, your business partners that's currently in that company with you.
Uh-huh.
Other than that, where do you go to promote and advertise and market your business?
So I have business pages that I market my business for, both my networking side and my travel business.
Okay.
We have weekly meetings. We have Zoom webinar opportunities that are usually hosted
Mm-hmm.
um, 2 or 3 times a night,
Mm-hmm.
at least once a day. Um, where we also try to network and spotlight
Mm-hmm.
the business of travel. Okay, with my other networking partners, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
Um, And let's see, other than that, I try to take advantage of social media as well, to highlight my business. Networking is important. And so I'm trying to really enhance that side because I'm a people person, but I'm more of a belly to belly person.
Yeah.
So lying on social media is still new to me. Um, but I understand that in business, it's a relationship business, and so one thing I'm good about is making connections and establishing rapport. I don't really think that there's anybody I think is a stranger, so I'm trying to utilize that skill set to my advantage.
Okay.
But if you have some suggestions, being like you said that you're in the industry as well, I'd love to hear more about it, and I'm definitely open to it.
Okay, great. I'm so glad you ended the statement that way. That way we can go ahead on and put bellies to bellies. So check this out. Um, I would like it if you would come and highlight your business over here once a week. You yourself. It don't take. It's not gonna be like your traditional Zoom meeting. D has his thing going on Sundays.
Mhm.
Um, but we it's a double-edged sword. And once we get off live, I would definitely love to talk to you about doing that way, because
Okay.
you know, iron sharp as iron, correct?
Correct.
Okay, too easy. So hey, highlighting that, and then there's some things that we can talk about collaboration in the future, because we're gonna need all the support and help we get on both sides, on your side and on ours.
Definitely. Okay. Definitely. I'll make sure you have my contact information.
All right, too easy, man. Nice to meet you. Hey, look, D, I'm gonna jump off here, man. I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
y'all. Hush. I'm gonna call you soon as this live is over, because me, you,
I
and D
got.
gotta talk.
Okay, got
All right.
So yeah, that's the big issue with the women folk is that
Mhm.
they too much in alignment and agreements with things that they don't even do. For example,
Okay.
all the women, I don't need no motherfucker man. Bitch, I'm independent and can like right. All
Agree.
of them, all of them married like a motherfucker, and then they go, I'm submissive, I'm obedient. Well, I was like, hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Those people not right now on stuff. Majority of them now.
Well, no.
They still
I'm just talking about the overall message, right?
know
Like
the
even
message.
even
exactly
even even with the little sprinkle chick, ain't nobody writing that ignorant motherfucking shit.
right.
So it's
The message is bad though, D.
right.
It's all bad.
It's trash. Let's call it. It's trash. So
Yes.
at the end of the day, the women who don't agree with the shit is peddling it, right? And the ones that's soaking it up is missing out on their own life because they are or in alliance with something that the person that's putting it out there not in alliance with.
Not lying to it, right? Right.
Hmm.
Brandy,
I
Brandy,
give you I
is
give
that
you
your
I
name?
give you I give you the male example of that.
Okay.
Future.
Oh Lord.
Okay. Unpack it.
He don't smoke or drink.
Future.
Yeah.
Right.
He is a sober being.
You don't act like it.
No, he promote, but no,
But
but
he
his music
promoted though.
promotes right. His music promotes lean. His music promotes Percocets,
Yeah.
Maui,
And he is a sober being.
and he don't do none of that shit stuff. So, but see, that's the
You know.
Now Brandy's gonna go out here and say, "Listen, I'm getting this woman convention together ASAP."
But look at it. Even Cardi B, right?
Yeah,
Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, right? Even Beyonce, all the single ladies. Oh, Beyonce wasn't single when she made that hit song. So
correct.
so the whole right. So the whole thing is, even with Cardi B, she got a whole husband with a family at home, but yet she's promoting being promiscuous.
Mm,
I don't cook nor clean, so whatever. You
right.
gotta come
But
on,
then when
man.
you see her on her Instagram, she in the kitchen with a big ass
Right,
skillet.
right.
Like,
Learn,
wait, what are
make
you
it, make
doing?
it Sophia, make it whatever the hell she
Hey,
is.
and
Like,
look,
come on,
and the coldest part was she was one live she was doing. Her little girl came in and she said, "Alexa or whatever, Siri, stop playing her music." And it's like, "Hey, mama, hey, baby, just go back over there."
right?
So she's
Yeah.
in tune with being a woman of a caliber that the woman that of a certain caliber, she'll sell that all day, every day, but she won't be that.
I think it's deeper though. I can respect and I see what you're saying, but it's deeper than that. And
What's
when I
deeper
say
about
that it's deeper than that,
it? Right.
we have to, people of brown cultures, we have to care more about what corporations want us to peddle and promote with our likeness.
Mm.
Well,
That. Because again, they're not writing their lyrics, but they're also, like he said, they're not standing up to executives to say, you know what, no, I don't believe in this. I don't align with this. This is not what I want my image to be connected to. And therefore it's about the money. They care more about the money and being able to continue to keep these
but
contracts than
but
they do
Brandy,
about anything else.
Even with saying that, right? Again, you got different individuals, right? Dave Chappelle turned down $50 million.
But
You know
that's
how
what
he
I
turned?
was about to say. You
Right,
took the words right out of my mouth. You
right.
have to be somebody. Cat
But
Williams is another one. You have to be somebody uh,
right.
of, you know,
To yourself.
But
who
Brandy, check
cares?
this out,
You
Brandy.
know,
Check this out.
somebody of good character. I'm
But
not,
check this out.
unfortunately, whether or not we're talking about female or male, there's not a lot of us right now. Again, of the brown culture who cares more about their integrity than they do their finances.
And Brandy,
Mm.
check this out. Because if Barstool right now say we're gonna take on this show and all indication, but we need Hush to talk about Brandy in a negative light, and Hush, we're gonna give you $100,000. Brandy, I'm throwing you under the bus.
I understand.
You
You
gone.
understand you could. But no, I understand that because again, you don't know
Yeah,
enough to care,
you
right?
going right,
That
you
people,
going right under. And
yeah, I know. But
this is why he's here.
I can see somebody having that disposition about somebody that they don't know and they don't have a connection with and they don't have an allegiance to. But yourself, you should.
Mm.
Yourself
Right,
should.
right.
So the example is not exactly the same because again, what he's saying to his point is that when you singing these lyrics, you're not throwing the executives under the bus. You're throwing yourself under the bus because his point is that you're being connected to something that in the end you don't align with, you don't support, you don't believe in, or even follow.
Right.
But for money. So when you say the example of you willing to throw me under the bus,
Yeah,
okay.
right. You
So what's
gone.
going? I just want to know what's going to happen to all them people when they find out Marilyn Manson's a Christian.
Anybody would be willing to do that though, because again, they don't have an allegiance to me. They don't care if you don't know me. You don't care what you're taking away from my house or what that could do to me long term. You don't care, but you care when the shooter's on the other foot.
On the foot.
I'm just,
And that's
I just want to know what all
integrity.
the people gonna do when they find out Marilyn Manson's a Christian. He just been wearing black makeup, talking that devil shit.
Oh wow.
Say what?
I'm just like,
Oh wow.
Man, listen.
I was about to break the internet. We going viral tonight, boys.
Oh wow.
It's we just have to do better.
But
you know, it's so many decades of just crap.
But can we agree that, listen, everybody's not born or went through the same struggles or went through the
Right.
same thing? Yes, we all the same color, right? Because we all brown. Yeah, but guess what? I didn't grow up like you. You know what I'm saying? Both my parents was together until they got divorced. But the whole thing is, I grew up and I was born under the covenant of marriage. A lot of you motherfuckers is bastards. So I can't
I'm
deal.
not
I
laughing.
don't know bastard talk. I wasn't born in bastard ways. So
I mean, yeah, I get that. I understand. So was I. So I don't know. But I mean, at the end of the day, I've seen enough that I don't necessarily have to experience everything.
so I don't
It's
I don't
just
want
fucked up. Like that's messed up, and I don't really want to wish that on nobody.
right.
Uh,
I don't want to wish it on nobody either. But guess
yeah.
what? I can't comprehend the shit that some people say. Listen, my parents was married before they had me. So I don't know what it is to be a single. No. I can't. I never went through that struggle.
Do you
So the
have?
whole thing is, why would you want to put me in that same struggle that you went through? Cause what's that? Trauma bonding? No, Brandy. Listen, Brandy, you went through that trauma bond, baby. I can't trauma bond with you. I'm gonna tell you this. This is how it's gonna be. This is gonna be laid down because I seen Big Daddy take care of the household. Now my name is Big Daddy now because Big Daddy's no longer here. Now you gonna follow by my rules or you not. But the whole thing is, if you're not, then you ain't gonna be with me. Huh?
Yeah, yeah. The standard,
Okay.
the standard has definitely been shifted. Even to a point where shout out to Corey Holcomb. I really hope you get your I really hope you get your throat off ass over here. Shout out to Corey Holcomb because he had a pastor on his broadcast, and matter of fact, I don't want to talk about. I'm gonna pull it up.
Oh damn.
It's only right because Corey deserved his flowers.
No.
She said no.
You know
He
what?
really does.
He chooses violence every day. Do we have to look at him?
God chose. Hold
You
on.
said Corey
God
chooses
chose his
violence.
violence.
Yes, he does.
Hold on. God chose violence.
What?
Hold on. I want
No.
to know how Corey chooses
No.
violence,
God
Brandon.
chose violence. This was something people don't understand. When you get your ass kicked out of paradise
Yes.
for that's violence. When you didn't listen to what he said, he flooded the damn world. That's violence. So apparently, at the end of the book, he's supposed to set this bitch on flames. What you call that? All right.
A promise kept. Listen.
Violence.
You gonna learn today. You gonna learn today.
I mean, let's see this Corey mess.
Just listen. You gonna
Let's
learn
see
today.
it. Come on.
All right.
I like Eddie Griffin too.
Hey,
I
Eddie,
know.
Eddie
He's
Griffin.
bad.
Eddie got a little bit more edgy as he got older.
Yeah, I like Eddie Griffin. He
Corey
said-
been consistent for years.
All right, here we go. I'm
All right.
hoping this is right on the money. I don't want to have to surf through this video too much, but however, let's go down to it. I've been meaning to bypass some stuff. But here we go. Corey Holcomb giving it how it is.
But a woman isn't a threat. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when a woman is self-proclaimed as a preacher. Right. I've seen them justify it in all kinds of ways. But how can you hold up a Bible and say you preaching from the Bible if the Bible say you should be washing dishes?
Stupid.
I'm just saying.
Not you. I'm saying
The
that.
Bible say, bitch, you ain't got no business talking in front of me. Hey, I'm not lying about this. Look it up. This so-called Bible that you use as a weapon against everybody when you're mad at them. I'm talking to all of the ladies out there. This is not disrespect. In the Bible, it says you shouldn't be doing that in front of men. So all you female preachers, you got to understand. You know what you are if you're a female preacher? You an insurance agency that moves every month with people money. You shouldn't be preaching.
No. Hell no.
You should be giving advice to the man that you done got behind and stand behind. Because we'll listen to you if you whisper to us. If you talk with your regular voice, I'll be, hey! None of that in my house.
Hey, 1 Timothy 2 says, let a woman learn quietly with all submissiveness. I do not permit a woman to teach or to exercise authority over a man. Rather, she is to remain quiet. For Adam was formed first, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman was deceived and became a transgressor. Yet she will be saved through childbearing, if they continue in faith and love holiness with self-control.
Greg, that's deep. That's a real verse in
That's
the Bible, right?
That's 1 Timothy 2.
All these women who talk to me with more than 10 words, I'm going to say 1 Timothy 2, man.
That's something different.
And
something different.
Whitney, nothing.
Hold on, Brandy. What? Brandy, if you ain't saying 1 Timothy, Brandy, I don't know.
Oh shit!
I've seen it, and
you ain't saying 1 Timothy. Huh?
No,
no.
Hold on, hush. Let Brandy go, man. Let her go.
I struggle with really receiving messages from anyone who have pattern behavior of hating women, and that's where Corey's at. It ain't that what he's saying is wrong. It's that from whence your message comes. And that's a pattern he has. It's not just in this situation. Just pick a damn situation. He's always spewing hatred, and the denominator is women.
Not women. Foul women.
At that.
Foul women.
Yeah, thank you, D.
No. Remember, he had foul things to say about, what's her name? Amanda
Seals?
Amanda Seals. He had foul things.
Hold on. Do you not, hold on. Do you not understand what Amanda Seals had did
to him?
No, what she done to a plethora of black men who you don't see on TV anymore.
What do you mean?
She got them fired because she lied on them about them being inappropriate to her.
And it's facts that she lied.
Wait a minute, unpack this. Say what?
Yes. You remember the light-skinned guy with the curly hair?
Which one?
He used to do interview. He interviewed R. Kelly, and he was like, when he asked R. Kelly, "Do you like younger women?" And R. Kelly said, "Now, when you say younger women, how young you?"
Not the interviewer. Okay.
That brother.
I don't remember him, but I remember that interview.
Right. She got him and a couple other, because even with the cast of Insecure, they had the fellas on there had like something to say about her.
Really?
Yeah. She's a problem.
I didn't know that.
That's why when Gary Owens went on Club Shay Shay, he was like, "Yeah, I self-diagnosed too." And Shannon Sharp said, "Come on, man, don't start."
Oh gosh, man. Okay, but what about Just Hilarious?
She tried to throw some stuff on Country Wayne though, but that was understandable.
But Corey had a different approach to Just Hilarious, because they both know each other in real life through the comedy circuit, and he actually helped her out in her comedy come up. So therefore, what he had to say about Just Hilarious was personal.
Right.
So a lot of times that a lot of people move off of the emotional side of what he said and how he said it, and that it was foul, but it has merit to a lot of what he's saying.
Yeah, it's not just like he. So like with Kevin, Kevin wasn't calling these women; they called into him.
Talking
Right?
about Kevin Samuels.
Yes,
Okay.
The one and only Godfather, R.I.P.
Okay.
Now,
That was Black Jesus.
here's the situation with him.
Now come on, Hush. Okay, keep going.
He was here's the situation with him. He was well spoken, well dressed,
Yes.
educated.
Yes.
So you couldn't use the typical vices that will work in other discussions. Shut your
Okay.
broke ass up. That didn't work. Shut your funky ass up. That didn't work. This is the word. That ain't the word. That don't work. Right? So
Yeah.
now the only other thing there is you gay. You hate women. Like,
Yep.
really? He got a whole child out here.
He named the whole vibe off of that was signs. SIGNS.
Let me tell you something. So before he even started talking, this is during the time when we were training, Brandy.
Okay.
I went into one of Kevin's lives, a Zoom call. This was a legit Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
It is 7 a.m. on a Sunday. This was the greeting. What you no pussy, no money, no job, no character having motherfuckers up to today. And I'm like, well, damn, good morning to you too.
Who did that?
Kevin, Godfather Samuels.
Oh no.
And you think
But he was talking to men, right?
that was a greeting to us.
Oh, say it.
What do you think? What do you think?
Oh no.
After that,
Yes.
just knowing that greeting to us men, what do you think about all the other greetings from that point forth? I make a goddamn great lawyer. I think any one of you law schools want those us over here.
Hey, look, I agree. I agree with the message, right? A lot of people didn't like the way Kevin Samuels talked. He was direct. A lot of people didn't like the way he was dressed. Some people called him a metrosexual, whatever the hell. But the whole thing is he was stylish. He did his thing, and that's why I say he was the modern Jesus, because there's certain. And when I say that, I'm saying the way he delivered a message. It's not the messenger. It's the message. Now he said, "Get a dog, die alone." You see your greatest content creators right now, women. What they doing? They don't have a man, but what? They got a little fucking puppy. They got a little dog. You got women right now. They kids is out the crib. They have nothing to control no more. Their kids is gone. The kids is graduated from high school, graduated from college. Their kids is not even coming home no more. So what they do? They go get a man from jail or something. Because you know why? They want to control that nigga. They want to be warden. So that's why the biggest show right now is Love at the Lockup.
Well, that might not work anymore because them niggas getting TikTok paid up in jail. So he might say, "Fuck that! I'm gonna stay in here for a little while longer."
Right. But that's the biggest show is Love After Lockup, because you know what? A lot of women like to control. Once we understand the dynamics and the way women think, then we live better. You know why Hush is the way Hush is? Oh, y'all know? Okay, let me tell you. This is the way why Hush is. I'm listen. I look at women because I love y'all, but the whole thing is, I know I gotta use you for what and who you are. That's it. I'm gonna use you. And listen, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna use you. And you're gonna be there for the use or you're not. But I'm gonna tell you I need you for the usage. That's why I'm listen. There's so many women right now that say, you know what? At least you was honest. And I say, you know what? I'm always gonna tell you something.
But the funny thing is when you say
not be the truth.
When you say use stuff, it go both ways, right? It go both ways because
I don't know how to go about men.
They still using you, right? Because like you say, companionship earlier.
Yeah, companionship.
That's a two-way usage, right?
Right.
And so it's funny that me at 5'10" standing next to a 4'11" woman, and she just blurted out to me, "Oh, you too short." Then my homeboy at 6'2" walk up, "Oh, he's short too," but then got the nerve to ask us with the audacity, the mitigated gall to say, "Hey, can you reach up there and grab that for me?" No, get your tall ass up there and grab it. What you talking about?
Wow.
We short.
Right. We short. Right.
Let us go do short people shit.
You know why I like hanging out with my homeboys that's married is because we could go to the bar. Yo, let's go get a drink. All right, cool. We shooting to the bar. They got their rings on, their wedding bands and shit. All right. We sitting at the bar. The women will come to my homeboys.
Facts.
They don't come to me. Hush is single like a leaf shaking in a tree in the fall. They don't come to me. They come to my home. So I said, well, goddamn, let me go get me a ring. Right? But one day, yo, let's go get a drink. All right. My boy's like, hey, what the fuck? You got a wedding band? Yeah. I need to try some shit out. Look, we
social experiment.
We all was getting the same love. All of us.
Social. Hush. You won't believe this shit, right? My mom, back in 2017 after Hurricane Harvey, she gave me a ring. It had the Lord's Prayer on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Around this time, this is about almost a year, me and this other girl had split. We had been together 5 years, right? And I'm with my sister. My sister had my firstborn nephew. And like, I'm with him playing, he's a baby. And at the time, I'm like, I ain't got no haircut. I'm like, I was in that fucking mode, but I wasn't in that fucking stage to a point like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, don't show my face. So my sister's like, oh, my brother and the baby, bonding, this, that, and the third, right? My ex comments on it. And my sister say, oh, a word? And I'm like, what happened? She says nothing. So then my phone rings and I'm like, I say, I don't answer it. And I say, hey, let me hit you back. I'm bonding with my nephew right now. She calls again. And I'm like, all right. So at this time, we leaving the restaurant. Now, the crazy thing was I was holding my nephew and you saw the ring. I comment on that. I say, damn, that light-skinned dude swole as hell. That's what I said on the picture. She calls me and she says, hey. I was like, oh, what's up? What's up, son? She said, hey. I said, what's up? A long pause.
Hello. Yeah, like
yeah. Are you married? No, I'm not married. I'm single. Oh, me too. Okay. So that day exposed a lot for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, well, I'm asking. I called deliberately the next day just to ask the very same questions you asked me. I don't feel comfortable answering those questions. I said, but you feel comfortable enough to ask me. Okay, bet. Hey, I know what. This one I'm gonna do. Don't call me no motherfucking mo. You hear me? I mean, unless your life is on the edge of meeting the other realm, don't you call me for shit. You understand? Dot, block, delete, move. Like, right? But that point on, right? That ring that had the Lord's Prayer on it. Let me tell you, it wasn't just like no.
It's a magnet.
It basically, bro, it literally was, because all it was one side of it was like purple, the other side was like meshed in blue, and then it had like some gold, right? And it was odd enough that my right finger and my left finger the same size. That son of a bitch would not go on my right hand for nothing. It wouldn't. So I put it on. Then boom, I go to Dallas to hang out with a homegirl. She's like, why are you wearing it on that hand? I said, it's the only hand it fit on. She said, I don't believe you. Now we didn't went to church. I took it off. We had the restaurant. That motherfucker said deep, and she tried to put it on. She's like, "Nah." I said, "I told you." So as soon as you put it on the left, went on with no effort. And ever since then, boy, when I tell you my single confidence went through the roof.
You know what?
Boy, Brandy.
The women, and this is where I give y'all women.
I'm here.
I give y'all women credit on this. And this is why I give y'all credit on. Y'all can sniff out a confident man. Y'all can sniff out the baller. Y'all can sniff. Y'all can tell. Y'all can tell who's cheap. Y'all can tell who got it. Y'all can tell the confident man.
Y'all can tell by the serial number on them Forgiatos if they real or not.
If they real or not. Thank you. They know. They know. But they could tell the thread in his. You know what?
No. The 2024 edition didn't end with a 5. Nah.
They could tell the thread count on the sheets. By the thread count on the sheets, they can tell if I'm gonna sleep with this motherfucker or not. But the thread count on the sheets.
Or if somebody hadn't been there.
Right. I had women at my house. They said, "I know you don't live here by yourself." I said, "What you mean?" Women would tell me, "You don't live here by yourself." I said, "Why do you say that?" They say, "Cause it's too nice. It's too clean. I like clean shit." What you talking about?
Who said that?
Women.
Women are also dangerous as fuck too.
Women will sniff. It's something about y'all. What's it called? Intuition? Y'all got?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That shit don't work.
Well, I don't know, but the whole thing is they know who's the confident dude or not, and they will go for the confident man every time.
Bro,
even if the man is married.
Bro, I never forget. I walked into a cigar lounge one time, and the diaspora of the room changed. All eyes was on me, and a dude said to me, he said, "Bro, what do you do?" I said, "I do a lot." He said, "Listen, I don't care what it is. Take my card. We got to talk business." I said, "Bet." So I took his card. But let me tell you, I sat up there and I smoked a good 2-3 cigars, and I said, "I'm about to leave." When I got ready to leave, these 3 women that had been over in the corner got up and left. Only one of them son bitches was bold enough to come over my way. And the one that was bold enough was married to an ex-NFL player and wanted me to come to her house in Tomball, Texas. I said, "Oh, no, ma'am."
Security.
No, ma'am. See, all these muscles and stuff, that's just for show. That ain't for a display of actually putting to use. This the real muscle. No. No, ma'am. And was ready when I tell you ready to go. Chick was like, "Well, if you don't want to come to the house," this is odd enough because just the previous weekend, my boy had gotten to some stuff and we was hanging together. She said, "Well, we could get it on right here." I said, "Oh, no, I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't do wives." So the previous weekend, a good homie of mine and we go out, we hang out. He meets this chick. Him and this chick, they hit it off. He said, "Listen, I'm about to go. You gonna be good?" I say, "I'm always good, bro. Go ahead. Make sure you hit me up. Let me know you're safe." So lo and behold, 3:30 in the morning, party crash. He calling me running. And I'm like, "Where are you running to?" "I'm running back to my motherfucking car that's in front of this bitch house." He had to jump out the window of the second floor to land in somebody's backyard to then jump their gate to go around the block to get in his car to drive off because he does the smash and grab. He thinking, this is going to be one of the things they're going to build off of that. And he's sitting up there. She said, "What you doing?" He said, "Shit, I'm getting comfortable for the night, She said, "Oh, no, you got to leave." He said, "Well, what's going on?" "My husband is on his way home." He say, "Your husband?" So soon as he say that, he said he hear creaks coming up the stairs. That nigga said, I don't care if I tried to break that goddamn bedroom window. I was not gonna get caught in that house. Now this woman had pulled this man out the club.
Mm-hmm.
Gave him the cookies.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Gave him the cookies. Man jumps out the second floor
it pays to be in shape.
to jump in the backyard of a stranger's house, to then run across that backyard to jump their gate, to go to the next block over, to come around to get back in his car to drive off.
Yeah, pays to be in shape. That's why I got a little dad bod, and I'm not a dad, but guess what? I gotta get me in shape. I gotta get me in shape.
Listen, I promote the double tap union.
Wait a minute. Did you say you have a dad bod, but you're not a dad?
Yeah, I got a little dad bod.
I mean, don't act like it ain't women out there with mom bars that ain't never dropped a little jit.
Yeah. I ain't got no kids, but listen, I'm just I got to do what I got to do because it pays to be in shape. Women, I'm telling you, women love. You know why I like Tom Ford? I sprayed me some Tom Ford on. And I go to Hooters, and I go to all the little restaurants where the women wear skimpy shit at, right?
Wow.
Hey.
He went in there with some Tom Ford. This boy was labeled as a billionaire.
Look,
girl, he rich. You smell it? Smell like money.
You smell like money. Look, I might have $2 in my pocket, but I smell like money.
Smell like money.
And this is what I do. So even the waitresses, they come over. You by yourself? Yeah, I'm by myself. I'm ordering all types of wild stuff, and everything coming to me. And then be some women that's coming in. This is the thing, ladies. Ladies, y'all messed it up when they allowed y'all to come to frequent the strip clubs. If you're not on that pole, if you ain't got on heels, if you ain't got on a fucking thong, why the hell are you at the strip club? Y'all fucking
chicken wings.
No. See, because y'all greedy. Because y'all want to eat.
Yes.
See? Right.
And some
quality, Hush.
People like the entertainment.
That's not quality.
Hush, it's equality. It's the strip clubs, the cigar lounges, the footballs, the everything.
Yeah, they fucked it up. Because now you trying to out battle me with I'm buying one bottle from me and my table, but y'all ladies, I got a settlement, I got this, I got that. So now y'all buying all the bottles to have strippers come dance with y'all, and the strippers is like, oh, okay. And I got to sit there and look at this shit.
So what's the problem? I haven't heard.
No. What you mean? What's the problem?
At the end of the day, we still funding somebody's education, and somebody's little baby gonna be able to take dance lessons. So I don't understand what the problem is.
The problem is y'all invade the barbershops, y'all invade the strip club. Like men don't have. You know what? That's why. You know what, Brandy? This is why I'm moving. This is why I'm moving with women, and I demand a man cave. I'm moving with all my women, and I demand a man cave. Give me a room. So therefore, you got to knock, give a secret code, and get in this motherfucker.
Wait a minute.
I need my space. I need to be where my balls hang.
Wait,
I don't want to get dressed. I don't have to get
dressed. I can have rollers in my head for work tomorrow, because I'm so.
Y'all taking over.
No.
You're taking over the man spot. Look,
just tell us that
we don't even have cigar lounges no more.
Did you just tell us moving with women and demand man caves? Is that what I heard you say? You move in with women. Grown women are letting you move in with them.
You damn right. Business Wi-Fi, 2-car garage, because I gotta hide my truck. And yeah, I need me a room. Yes, I need me a room.
Is it delinquent? Why are you hiding this truck?
Hold on. But first thing first, can we just honor the fact that it's all about a compromise, right?
What compromise? I heard him move in with her, and then he said he demanded a room for a man Hey, then he said he needed somewhere before you hopped on that he can hang his balls.
Right.
Because
No, I'm not paying no compromise. I ain't here. All I heard him say he was bringing was dick and dirty clothes. That's it.
and maybe her favorite bubble gum. Maybe her favorite bubble gum.
I want to know where the women at that's letting this happen.
But it's happening. It's happening. But the whole thing is right. The whole thing is right. Y'all women done took over the barber shops. Y'all took over the smoke shops, cigar lounges. Y'all done took over the strip clubs. It's like,
yeah.
It's like,
what the fuck was that about?
It's like, what the? I want to read a good book. Right?
We're just talking about that.
Right.
I really want to know what the affinity affection with y'all showing up in the strip club like that. And that's why I'm saying it'd be weird. You do gay shit, but then you ain't gay. I'm like, why y'all aligning yourself with stuff that don't make no sense? Like, I'm at the strip club and I'm watching you lick on this girl's ass, but then you talk about, I don't get down like that. Huh? I just saw you get down like that.
Well, I don't know about that part, but what I said before you came on here is that the strip clubs undeniably have the best chicken wings. Okay, especially at 11 o'clock at night.
I'm one thing I got to give you, Brandy, is I got to give you your flowers. We've been telling people that for years.
Yes, they do have the best. They have the best chicken wings.
But what was the argument when a man said? Now, when a man says that.
Now, see, I'm the wrong person to have that argument because remember, my whole college thesis was on wanting to open a strip club and have young ladies on payroll, and this was back in 2009. Okay, so that I could make sure that my headliners was always at work, regardless of what it was. So when the crowds come in, they was already. Ain't nobody got time to wait for you to come from your plan A, and I'm your plan B. And sometimes you come, and sometimes you don't come. So that is literally how I graduated with my business degree. But anyway, I digress. So I'm the last person that has an issue with male or female going to a strip club because all I see is dollars. It's a business to me. I see the business opportunity that it brings, right? So I don't have that. And if I was to be in a relationship or to be married, I think the only argument I would say is, hey, don't go and spend your whole payroll at the strip club because, nigga, I can swing off a chandelier in here. You ain't got to do all that, okay?
Go ahead, girl. Get your plug on.
I got multiple wigs if that's the case.
No, get your plug on. Tell them where they can find you at.
Not. However, the disclaimer was if I was married and if I was speaking to my husband, not random man 103. But, at the end of the day, I used to think, as a young woman that men just went in there and they just spent all this money. But I've now been to enough strip clubs to know y'all don't be giving them women no money. Y'all the cheekiest fuckers that be in there. They get more tip money from women. That's why club owners will allow the women to come because they're going to give them money because they identify, she a woman, she sweating, she dancing hard. I'm gonna go give her some money.
Brandy, do you understand? Do you understand what you just said? Right? We don't look the working class man, the blue collar man, the one that swings the hammer or that goes to work every fucking day. Yes, we not spending the bag every time we go to the strip club. But guess what? We are the frequent customer. You know why? Let me go get me a drink. Let me go get me a couple of wings. Let me go look at some tail before I go home to the wife. Before I go home to the girlfriend or whatever. You know why? Because we're the regulars. So, and I'm glad you said that because it's like what you just said. Y'all changed the dynamic even of the strip club. Now, every time I got to spend a whole paycheck? No. When I got paid from doing construction in New York, we went to Cherry's strip lounge. We didn't spend our whole check. Nah. But we ate, we drunk, we seen some nut. Oh, I like her. Smack her on the ass with a couple of dollars. That's it. We going home.
Dollars though, too, hush. We talking about 10, max, 20 is push. it.
So now, and this
Ain't
is the
no woman
problem.
with no rent with no $20 and no 8 piece of chicken.
Wait,
Yeah, but
wait,
guess
wait,
what?
whoa, whoa,
If
whoa,
I'm a
whoa, 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 whoa,
regular,
whoa, whoa.
if
See,
I'm
this
a
is
regular,
another problem right here.
that's the problem.
It
That's the
ain't for
problem right there.
us to meet your bottom line. What we have is what we have. It's a negotiation party. Listen, baby, what you got? I got this $5. You got a table dance or not?
Right. when the table dances come to
Like,
$200.
right. Now you in there advocating. Listen, 1,200. 1,200 for what?
For what?
Do you understand what's about to happen for 1,200?
I'm not saying 1,200, but what I am saying is that if this woman been in front of you close to 5 good whole minutes, she done danced a song in a freaking half.
That's her
Oh,
job.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's
Hold
her
on.
job.
Hold on. What does 5 minutes equate of dancing?
2 songs at
No.
28 seconds.
Monetary value. What does that equate for in your mind?
Think about it, man. 2 minutes and 38 seconds.
Right.
Somebody dancing. Most times they sitting lunching.
What is the monetary value of that?
I would say at least $20.
That's her job.
What?
At least $20.
Hold on. $20. And you say 2 minutes?
2 songs.
2 minutes. Well, we said about 5.
Two
minutes,
songs.
2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Right.
Yeah.
2 songs is like 4
So
minutes.
2 minutes, 30 seconds, $20.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
man, do you know?
No.
That's too much.
Listen,
That's too much.
Listen, I want you to understand. You know what you just did? Because dudes do numbers well.
I do too.
If a chick is getting 2 minutes, $20 every 2 minutes. Oh, she balling.
Right.
I guess what's gonna happen? I'ma gladly contribute just so I can see how much I'm gonna rob her for at the end of the night.
What?
I'm robbing you.
No.
First of all, no. Listen, Brandon. First of all, the average worker, right? And I was an average worker. I was making $48 an hour, right? $48 an hour. Let's say I was doing 8 hours. A
You
day.
right around 96,000 a year.
Thank you. So if I'm 96,000 a year, 8 hours a day at 48 hours, $48 an hour, but that's an hour. $48 an hour. You talk about $20 every 2 minutes.
Right, 2 minutes.
But it's different.
You're $60 in at half an hour. You talk about not getting robbed? Oh, I'm robbing you.
It's different. They are doing physical labor.
Say what?
What?
Doing physical labor.
You know what?
You didn't watch these same motherfuckers do dances for free.
And
I'm not finna buy that. Nah, I'm not. How much effort was it for you to take off your clothes? And I'm not downplaying the entertainment value.
Lord.
I'm downplaying the effort. You act like them damn bathing suits weigh 50 pounds.
They're having to balance. They're wearing 4 to 6 inch heels.
They don't wear no heels.
Right. They're having to climb poles oftentimes.
Listen, let me detract from all that. They can actually come out the back butt ass naked. Problem solved. So you ain't got to do all the extra shit.
It's the illusion. Men like illusions. Y'all like to start at one thing and see another.
But y'all women done messed up the illusion, because now I gotta go there and see a plethora of women sitting at a table, and it's one of the homegirls' birthday. One of them celebrating a divorce, the other one celebrating child support checks and stuff. And I'm sitting there like this.
Support checks.
Listen,
but I'm sitting there like this with my regular, being a regular, and Shorty sitting there like, oh, you my regular, but I gotta go over here because the girls.
Bro, you know what? One thing Twitter has taught me is that Twitter has shown me the world. There are plus size strippers. There are handicapped strippers.
Say what?
There are amputeed strippers.
Oh no.
What was the third one?
Amputeed strippers.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's literally strippers in there with one leg or one arm. Yeah. And they twerking. They throwing that thing.
Augusta, Georgia.
Hold up now. Hold up.
Nah, I was stationed in Augusta, Georgia for 7 years, and I think still to this day, there's one down there. They just call her the one-legged stripper.
Oh no, I know we ain't going. No.
Equity and inclusion.
So what I want to know now from a woman,
one-legged stripper,
what is the value that one-legged stripper should get versus the one with two legs?
Oh, no, I don't get no. Not just because you having a disability is not gonna make me give you more money. That's what you got security for. No, at this job, if you can shake the maid the same way she shakes the maid, and it look like the same A shaking, then I mean, okay, we can have a conversation. You might be able to get these dollars, but because you miss, I don't give a shit if it's a finger, a toe, a ankle, a arm, a leg, shit, an eye. At this point, you're not gonna get $30 while I give her 20 or 15 or 10. It's the same effort. The increase comes from the person's performance, not not they disabilities.
Boy, hey, listen, Brandy, change your name because they gonna come after you to bar. They gonna try to cancel your ass.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not gonna give you more because of that. I'm not. But I mean, I get it. I mean, the next person may, but I'm not. Because you passed the ability test when they hired you. So
the ability test when they hired you. See,
yeah.
So you understand that it's a job, right?
Yes,
it's
a job.
Right, so if I go to IHOP and my waitress comes over, do I tip? Right. Listen, do I tip my waitress? Right. But do I tip my waitress 100% of my check? No. I give her what the bill is, 8% of the bill. So the whole thing is women. Y'all women y'all done fuck some shit up, man. Y'all did.
How?
Because the way you just said that. The way you just said that.
Because I said that the lady should be allowed to sit in there and eat her wings in peace.
No, not that. The way that she needs to get her bag every time. No, you a stripper. You supposed to. That's your job to work. And guess what? I'm the everyday customer, but now you got a table full of women here that's blowing alimony checks, blowing child support checks, blowing independent single ladies, business divas, whatever the hell y'all want to call yourselves. But now you got blowing up check, and now I got to sit here and look at my favorite stripper.
I'm hearing more anger to the fact that you.
No, because y'all messed it up. Y'all mad. I'm angry.
Here's the crazy shit though, right?
Not a woman.
2 minutes.
This club is. I say me.
2 minutes, $20. This is the crazy thing.
Well, I mean, maybe it was wrong. Maybe it was.
Hold on. Follow me, because I'm not going at you. I just want you to think about numerics.
Yeah, okay.
2 minutes, $20. A waitress brings out a whole fucking entree and fucking just a whole smorgasbord. Just hold it in the air in one hand, another hand got the drink. She's balancing shit. And she's been cordial. She's been nice. She done got everybody order right, and she slept that thing down on the table, hot steaming plates. Everybody that's now they gonna pay for their meal.
Mm-hmm.
But now this woman took more than 2 minutes of her time dealing with y'all directly and making sure she's giving you full on service. What should her tip be for 2 minutes?
Ain't gonna be no $20.
Right.
I don't know. I tip well. I tip well when I go out.
Every time you go out?
Every time I go out, I tip well. I absolutely.
She does.
Now, if I go to the bar and I'm having drinks and I'm eating cocktails, me and my aunt, it's nothing for us to leave the bartender $100 tip.
All right.
And I stand on GP on that.
Hold on. Now, what I want to know out of that $100, how much time was it for that bartender to acquire that $100?
I probably would have been at that bar maybe about 2.5 hours.
All right. Now, the bartender who is giving you your good spirits.
But he not naked.
Oh, my damn.
He not. The bartender is not naked. The bartender is not doing handstands. He not flying from the ceiling. He not doing splits.
Okay,
he not popping that coochie for a real nigga. He's not doing that. And so therefore, it's all the additional antics that y'all know doggone well that woman is standing there doing for you that allow this to the package. That's all I'm saying.
But $20.
Hey D, I did the math.
Be fabricated, like I said. I made
that was simple. That was simple math. That bartender got $1.50 a minute.
A minute.
Hey.
$1.50, and he done gave you drink after drink after drink.
Now, he gave me drink after drink after drink, but I get the point. I get the point.
Are you sure? Because I just told you I work. I do. Paid hourly, $48 an hour.
I do. When you say, again, I've been listening, and I'm open minded. $20 may not be realistic for 2 minutes.
My job was hard as fuck.
Hey, what's the numbers on $20 for 2 minutes? Because that's what $10 a minute for sure.
Hold on. Oh Lord. You know what? I might as well become a stripper. That's more
right. Because I would listen. All you need to do is see some penis. I got you. Don't worry.
You might, but again,
I'm walking in there with straight pajama pants and just moving the zip out the way. Bam.
Hey, listen.
2 minutes.
You're off serving drinks in that woman's club.
I'm not serving no drinks because I ain't never got no drink at the strip club. Forget all that. I'm the helicopter. Helicopter real quick, 2 minutes. I'm needing $20. I got a whole wife at home. She like wine and shit.
It may not work out. I don't know. That's all
I'm just saying, but you saying we need to meet their bottom line because they got rent, they got all this other stuff. We got it too.
I'm just saying, consider the activities that they up there doing. I'm saying if this woman is doing antics and she has,
all right.
That's all I'm saying. If she's doing tricks and she's doing.
How much should we tip Pink the next time she do a commercial? A concert.
Pink.
The singer.
Oh hell, I don't know.
That fine white girl be up there doing the acrobats like she be up there.
She does. I've seen on television.
So how much should we tip
her?
So that girl holding. I swear for God, I told my mama, I said if I was to go to the NFL, that was gonna be the white girl I was gonna marry.
Yeah,
listen, y'all was gonna have to take that L.
Check this out. $20 for $20 for 2 minutes. A whole hour, that girl done made $1,200 an hour.
Right, her bottom line, like I said, $1,200. Her bottom line. Like that's rent.
In a damn hour, that woman done made $1,200.
You can go home.
Are you kidding me?
You work 7 days a week for an hour. That's $8,400 a week. Times 4. So you're in 40 something thousand, almost 50,000 a month. So you're in 600,000 a year at an hour.
Hourly rate. So Brady.
Yes.
No. I'm not. No. I work hard for my $48 an hour.
And you talk about $1,200. You gonna make $1,200 for an hour?
$1,200.
Listen, Bill Gates might be like, hold on, let me show y'all some of this peen I'm working with.
Right.
$1,200 an hour?
I was in the wrong profession. Guess what? No.
Hold on. Let's do this.
Something fucked up.
Oh Lord.
Because I gotta know.
I need to, you know what? Let me open up OnlyFans.
I mean, there are some people that are very successful on OnlyFans financially, and all they do is show their feet.
This is true.
You know what?
Okay, so uh,
Seriously,
so
there
I
are
when
people who have kind of fetishes on OnlyFans.
the craziest shit, right? So when I go to search for jobs that pay $1,200 an hour, that shit said now, nigga, a week, a month,
Wow.
a pay period. You ain't an hour?
Right.
Is that how much you saying I said she gonna earn?
That's what exactly she's
That's
gonna earn
exactly what you said. She should earn. That's what you said. She should
at two
earn
minutes.
$20 every 2 minutes.
She is paid
Well, maybe not. Maybe not.
the shit. Even the ugliest girl at $20 in 2 minutes, she coming out at least 500 on a good night.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Okay, yeah, no, I retract that. Okay.
Cause
Yeah.
Brandy, when you made $1,200 an hour,
Huh?
when have you made $1,200 an hour?
That's
And
what I'm
you
saying.
work.
No, that's why when you said it like really, like, wait a minute. No.
That's why I always come back to the numerics. I'm like, yeah, all of it. Trust me, I'm for the numbers, but it's like,
Mhm.
where's the thing that is comparable to supporting that?
Yeah.
$1,200 an hour?
No, not an hour. I don't make
What the
1,200.
hell is the club making if she getting $1,200 an hour?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if she stayed there for 8 hours. That's 9,600 on the day.
Mm.
It's sad to say some people ain't seeing that in a year.
Right.
She done made 9,600 in a day at one spot. Let her go to another spot and do 5 more hours. That's another 6 grand. That's 15K
In a day.
in a day. Times 7. Listen, I'm robbing her or I'm gonna be her boyfriend.
Security.
I'm gonna
Oh,
work on all my PlayStation streaming skills. You got me fucked up.
oh my.
15,000 a day.
Mm,
You got major drug dealers ain't seeing 15K in a day.
mm.
Hell, the government might arrest her just because.
Yeah, maybe not. It sounds great in theory, but
There we go. There we go. It was an absolute great theory. 'Cause
Wait. The
listen, I would
theory,
love for everybody to get 1,200 an hour.
no, shit, not me. Imagination, theory, but that's the thing. A lot of people look into delusion, and then a lot of people look in logic. It's like, really, if that's the case, I'm selling. I'm selling your ass.
who?
No, not playing. Not you.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, I would be a pimp.
Right, right,
No.
right. It's like, what? Like, why would I go to work?
Listen, today's pimps ain't nothing like the old pimps. They put them on the internet. Your customer service has broadened so wide. T Ling in China is one of your top subscriptions, and he balling. He want to pay you. He want to pay you in your currency just to get one of your girls over there just to dance for him and make a video for
I
him.
got to do it. I got to do it because that's too much money.
I listen. With that kind of money floating around, the shit. It'd be a lot of billionaires the next day
There you go.
because somebody gonna figure out how to quadruple it like that. 1,200 an hour.
That's right.
Boy, that damn strip club be filled with Rolls Royces and not none of them be an athlete. It'd be all the strippers
All
walking.
strippers.
All
All
the
strippers.
strippers walking in there.
This is my profession.
You're right. I got the new 2027 Ghost. It ain't even nowhere near a concept. How you got it?
Right.
15,000 a day.
And guess what? And they still not even paying their babysitters Yeah, adequate amount.
Yeah, still gonna get a babysitter $100
$100. Thanks for watching my child.
for watching your kids.
Right. For the whole 8 hours or shit 10 hours you was gone. Take $100.
Uh, mm.
Look, I'm an advocate for black excellence. I'm an advocate for marriage. I'm with that. But it's a lot of well, I'm speaking because I'm a young man out here. So there's a lot of women that need guidance, right? And when I say guidance, it's certain things that men need to show them how to be a better woman or capable or even listen, this is what you need to look out for, because I'm showing you that I'm not that predator guy, but guess what? There's predator guys out there. So you need to and y'all need tutelage. Women, y'all need us. Y'all need us, man. Just stop the shit. Just cut it out. That's what I say. I say cut it out.
Yeah. So before we go, I wanna share this laugh with y'all. 2015, a lot was going on. My cousin had got a sense and he sent me this video late night. And I laughed so hard and so loud that people wasn't for sure if I was okay. Because the laugh that I got out of it, and I would encourage y'all to go see the whole video afterwards on YouTube. Till this day, it wasn't right, but it wasn't all the way wrong either. So I'm gonna show y'all this video, and I'm gonna give y'all the story behind it.
Ongeloof is eigenlijk het juiste woord. Excuseer. Ongeloof is eigenlijk het juiste woord wat Rijke hier hanteert. Dat was bij mij dus ook mijn eerste gewaarwording. Dat ik dacht, dat kan niet.
Je probeert dan terug je toekomst.
Ik begrijp echt niet wat er hier nu aan het gebeuren is. Plus het feit, als je met seks omgaat, is het niet alleen het fysieke dat telt, maar ook soms de lieve woordjes. Ja, ik vind dus dat dit echt niet kan hoor. Ik bedoel, nee, maar moeten we nu nog antwoorden? Ja, dan zwijg ik liever.
Een vraag uit het publiek aan... ja, meneer, je had een opmerking.
Ik heb hetzelfde. Ik ben eigenlijk bij een vrij eenvoudige ingreep ook gekwetst geraakt bij aan de stembanden.
What the hell was that?
Ik vind dus dat dit niet kan horen.
Ik vind het vrij ergerlijk, meneer, dat je gedurende een half uur
gewoon
uitgelachen te worden vlak in het gezicht van planten.
Ongeloof is eigenlijk het juiste.
Excuseer.
Brandon said, what the hell is that?
Oh shit.
What did that come from?
Okay. So that video.
Oh no. Until I heard that. No.
I wanted to play the actual video, but I know it's getting kind of late. But so that video, the people that was talking, they got bamboozled, they got swindled.
Okay.
They end up undergoing a botched surgery that end up changing their voices. And so he was asking them questions, and at that particular question where he couldn't hold it, where he asked him like, "What is your personal life like?" And the dude was like, "It's hard to make sweet love with this voice."
What the hell?
And so he lost it. And then he's like, "Okay, I'm sorry, it's not right." He tried to clean it up, and then he asked the old boy, asked the audience for questions. But then homeboy up in the audience underwent a bot surgery, and that's why the caption said, "I lost it when Batman started talking."
What the
So that video is actually from the late '80s.
God dog it. God. What in the hell?
Hey, you muted, D.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can't, but you were on mute.
Boy lost his job as the host of that show.
What's the name?
You want the video?
No. I seen that. I'm looking at the time, cause.
Oh yeah, it's 9:55 my time, 10:55 on the east.
Yeah, it's 11. It's 11 on Quizzy, and
we got to get to it real quick. Man,
Yeah.
I appreciate everybody on YouTube rocking with us. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for
Hey, thanks for having me.
coming through and rocking with the network. We appreciate y'all so much. Again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the network. If you're looking to be a sponsor, content creator, new panelist, just want to make a suggestion, well, go ahead, email us at tmaxnetworkllc@gmail.com. I promise you there's going to be a response. It may not be the one you want, but it's a response nonetheless. All right. I'm your host, The Awesome One. Shout out to my people on Twitch. I got to get my Facebook gaming channel up so we can stream through there again. However, 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central. We're here on Sundays. I have gone through this motion of just constantly putting out content throughout the week. So it's been a lot of good content, a lot of fun content. Definitely having some laughs, as you can see if you watch this playback tonight. Want to give a good shout out to Brandy, my sister from another mister, coming up to join us. Appreciate her. She sent the suggestion that we definitely gonna get into for sure. No later than Wednesday, for sure. So we're gonna get back.
Wait.
And got Mr. Hey Hush in the building. Good to see you again, bro. Got to come back more often, man. It was a pleasure to have you on here and have some real talk. And
I'm back, baby.
Definitely had it. And it's always good to have my bro on here, Mr. TKO. It's T-Max Network. Mr. Al himself, Mr. Trillionaire. He had me dying the other day. I was like, I said, I'm trying to be a billionaire like you. And he said, hell, I'm trying to get used to being a multi-thousand.
I'm trying to get used to it.
So, shout out to that man, bro. But hey, anybody got any last words they want to say to the people, man?
I do, man. Let me go and jump in real quick for us get the microphone. My fellow Americans, what we want to do is go ahead on and set the stage for 2024, man. Make your decision, make it count. Use your right to vote. And we're not gonna get political, but for whomever you vote for, know what they stand on and know what they are gonna lay out and actually do. So with that being said, man, I see y'all at the polls.
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
Sounds great. Good night, y'all.
All right, Brandy. See you next time.
Yeah, you got to come back now, Brandy. Either set the world on fire. You got to come back because now all the strippers gonna be looking for you now. That's right, girl. Get us paid.
Yep.
$100 an hour. I was like, God damn.
I'll definitely have to come back. This was fun.
I'm about to tell my wife, look, I'm taking you down to Party City to get your next outfit. What for? Don't worry about it. It's $1,200 an hour. It's coming your way.
Hey, that's all I'm saying.
Nah, I couldn't do it. I've been off some people.
I know you would. I know.
You're not even tipping the cook for the wings. Like the wing, how much is the wing?
Right. Like what is he making?
What is he making? What's the cook making?
The cook. He in that hot ass kitchen. He ain't got no love.
No love.
No, like for instance, and I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off. The two guys that are actual professional dancers that are on All the Queen's Men. What do y'all think that they're making tonight?
What? What are you talking about exactly?
Okay, so there's a show on BET. It's Queen's Men.
I was like, wait, what is going on here?
There's a show on BET. It's a Tyler Perry show. It's called All the Queen's Men.
All right.
With Eva, right? And two of the main male dancers are professionals, like real life Atlanta strippers.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. One of them's named Michael Bovier or Bowire or something like that. And he's very endowed. And then there's this other little gentleman. And I can't think of what his real name is, but on the show they call him Babyface. And I would be inclined to want to know for y'all to give y'all a homework assignment. Find out how much Michael actually makes on average a night.
I wouldn't care. You niggas shouldn't make no $20 2 minutes. I know that much.
Oh no, I think he might be. I'm serious. I think.
Brandy, I like you, man. You
Brandy, Brandy, what I want you to understand is T-Pain said something the other day. And it wasn't really all that mind blowing. It was a confirmation to what I really know this industry to be.
Okay.
And they was like, T, when you gonna go out on the road and make us some more music? He say, what the hell for? Why am I in a rush to leave my house and I can make 50, 60,000 an hour? And they was like, excuse me? He said, I'm not leaving my house no time soon unless the money's right.
Yeah.
And he was like, for one spot from Taco Bell for 2 hours was $250 just to say, hey, get you a Baja Blast. Make sure you get you some crunchy tacos. For 4 times in 2 hours, that's all they wanted, and gave him $250,000. Now,
yeah.
If you ever seen a T-Pain stream, I can promise you, no matter who the dancer is, male or female, T-Pain stream is that much more entertaining than those dancers.
Yes, now he is. I've caught his stream during the pandemic. He's quite entertaining.
So, if T-Pain getting 50 to 60,000 an hour, and he's dealing with the masses, you talking about an hour, and a chick dancing first for $1,200. That means possibly one dude literally sits there and maybe shell out a good portion of that money. So we talking probably 2 dudes taking care of that bill for $600 for 30 minutes, just dancing. I'm gonna be a realist, ladies. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna take the big screen, ladies. Let me tell you something. If you get yourself and you find yourself in this club, and a man give you $600 for 30 minutes, he gonna scramble your eggs. That's it. That's the plan. He gonna scramble your eggs.
On that note, good night.
Hey, good night. Good night, Brandon. Hey, D and Hush, please stick around soon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. And ladies, y'all getting your eggs scrambled for $600 for 30 minutes. I'm telling you.